work. Hey, hello, and we're live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the realm of Gat'ka.
What it is.
What it is. The live show where my friends and I play some Dungeons and Dragons. We have our guest Dungeon Master, that's Jesse over there. Take it away.
As always, I'm going to start off with a warning, trigger warning. There will be descriptions of graphic violence and possibly adult content or mature content. Just a quick summary. This is the Pinnacles. We're on episode 6 now, A Legacy of Pain. And it has to do with our characters attempting to find and remap a lost trading route. They have found the head of the trading route, and it has led them through ancient engineered tunnels, giving evidence of an ancient culture that was advanced, and civilization that was very advanced and capable of doing things that no engineer in present day is capable of doing. And they found themselves into a valley, which is almost a world all its own because it has been separated for eons from the lowlands by the mountain ranges that surround it. And they are now at the village of Tolland, at the edge of this valley, which is its own kingdom. And let's go ahead and introduce our players and characters. Albie, you want to start?
Sure. My name's Albie. I'm playing Alistair Avery, the human Asai Bard. Let me bring up the artwork. Is it? Hold on.
Oh, good call.
Yes, let me just make sure it's all prepped.
Bring the slideshow. This is the PowerPoint we need.
Yes, this is the PowerPoint we all need but do not deserve. Here it is. Boom. There's Alistair. This artwork is done by someone that I commissioned at Bone Dust Stuff on Instagram, and I think on DeviantArt as well. Really cool stuff. So Alistair Avery, as you can see, the bard playing the lute. It's also a crossbow, which, we love that. So that's me.
All right. Austin, you want to go ahead?
Sure. I'm Austin. I'm playing Ulfred, the human variant crossbow expert, now sharpshooter fighter.
Ooh.
Nice.
Which I'm pretty stoked on. And he has a sick wolf hood. And he likes to fish with his crossbow. Because he doesn't know how to regularly fish.
Awesome. Gordon, you want to do yours?
Oh, geez, that's me. I'm Gordon. I will I will be playing Baxter. He's a fair folk wizard. Blade song. He's got a little bit of magic, but tonight he's got a little bit of extra magic. See, last time someone called him a force spirit, and he liked that. So he thought, deep about his ancestry, and maybe there might be some fey touch nature about it. Who knows? We'll see.
All right.
Where did the Fae touch you?
Right
Tell me
here.
all right, Zach.
That's me. I'm Zach, and I'm probably muted half the time. No, it was a joke. It was a joke on me for being muted a lot. And I'll be playing Quasar, the Circle of Stars druid, who is a warforged. So this is druid.
Cool.
And I'm ready to do this. Let's go.
All right. All very unique builds, giving me a run for my money.
Let's go.
Okay. So,
Sharpshooter button.
last session you guys found the trailhead for the lost trade route and went through the mountain tunnels and came out the other side. And after much labor, were able to move your cart down and mule down the mountainside and discovered some semblance of civilization. The village of Tolland, and they speak Dozin, which is one of the human languages of this area, and which is it's a different dialect, but many of you speak the same. And you ran into an old man on the the trade road, and you first thought you must be Oni or something to be walking along this old trade route, which they call the path of the old Suicide King, because the legend goes that ancient sorcerer king, found the secret of long-lasting life and lived for many centuries until he became weary of his existence, but he knew not how to die, and so he had his magistrates and used his magic to create a path to take him directly to the land of the dead.
No, I'm just kidding.
But you came across some of the locals, and after realizing you weren't some supernatural beasts or something that were there to trick him or play some kind of fey trick on him, he agreed to take you to his home, where his daughter and her son, the daughter Mildred and her son Tori, the old man's name is Edmund, take you in for the night, and agree to, if a little nervously, agree to take you in and give you a meal for the night. And so I think we went to last thing, we made camp there. No camp check necessary because you were in civilization or in a settlement. And it's the next morning. You wake up, and this is Alpine High Valley. It's still early summer. It's absolutely gorgeous. The hills are alive with music here. It's all emerald green fields and rich forests, and then there's also you think you traveled through a bamboo forest at one time. They're farming on terraces on the mountainside. You can see evidence of. But you awake to the feeling of the warm sun on your skin, birds chirping. It's not bad here.
Alistair wakes up, gives a little stretch, looks around, and says, "I could get used to this. This is pretty nice." I look around up for Baxter. Oh, there he is. Hey.
Even as you're looking around, Mildred exits her small cottage with Tori, and she has a basket on her arm, and it's full of she's a seamstress, so it's full of some of her materials, and she says, well, she sees that you're awake. She says, "Good morning, Alistair. I'll be heading off to the village down the road to Tolland, and I suspect you'll be urgent to get on your way. So if I miss you when I return, I wish you the best on your travels."
Yes, of course. But before you go, could I bother you for a piece of some of your linens? Just a small amount. White, preferably.
Well, I'm sure I have some undyed linens I can provide. You just want a sheet, or?
No, actually, just only a few strips to make about three.
She looks in her thing and just pulls out. She's like, "I have some scraps here."
That'll do. Perfect. I'm sorry. I like pat myself down. I'm like, I really don't actually have much to offer in return of it, but
not necessary.
Okay. Well,
there simply ends from another garment.
Yeah. Safe travels, and again, if I don't see you, and I look down at the little boy. Is the boy with her or no?
Yeah, he's kind of like looking shyly out from behind her skirt.
All right. So I like lean down, get down onto one knee. I see. Tori, come here. I'll show you something cool.
He looks up at his mother, who puts a protective hand on his head and then nods hesitantly, and he steps forward.
I make a image in my hand, what is it, minor illusion in my hand of like a little kind of like a glowing ball. Timer's up. French fries are done. So glowing a little glowing like a
illusion.
just like a little light. Like
French fries
it looks like little mini fireworks going off in my hand.
Little French fry firework.
Just really tiny. And then just like, and it kind of glows. I'm like, pretty cool, huh?
He goes, whoa. And he like gets close, but even as he steps forward, Mildred's hand darts out and she grabs his shoulder and kind of pulls him backward. And she says, I'm sorry, we really have to go. And then she pulls him away and starts walking down the path.
All right.
And she looks back over her shoulder at you warily.
I kind of smile and wave and then turn back around to the rest of the crew and I go, yeah, people are afraid of magic around here. This is not, maybe not the best town to be going around doing tricks. Here, all of you, give me your wrists. And I tie this white linen around each of your wrists, Baxter and Quasar and Wilfred, and I cast Aid on all of you.
Huh. What'd you just do? What was that?
You should feel, or I say that it'll bring you good luck and hopefully bolster your spirit. Makes you a little bit tougher and ready for whatever's next.
Yeah, remind me what it is. It is like it boosts
5
your
hit points plus it increases your max HP by 5 hit points and heals you 5 hit points. So effectively just increasing your max. And then I say to them all while we're eating breakfast or getting ready, I kind of play a song of our travels so far and take about 10 minutes gathering everything.
So yeah,
I believe, and I'm going to be inspiring and inspire all of us.
So I imagine this is something you've gotten used to Alistair doing, where he likes to wake you up by singing to you.
Here we fucking go.
With the sound
every fucking day with this shit.
Baxter, he smells. We all know it's true.
Hey man, look, it's a glandular problem. You know I can't control it. It's not fun to make fun of me for it, okay? I don't make fun of you for your fucking face.
I just sing the facts here, Baxter. It's not my fault.
Yeah, fucking just give me some coffee. Come on.
Yeah.
A voice clear.
Oh,
and,
I'm sorry. I thought we were alone. I look over. It's the old man, right?
Yeah, it's old man Edmund, and he's standing there, and he's got his reed hat on and his garments. He says, "Well,
sorry.
I figured I'd help you lead you back to the path."
Oh yeah, sure. About that path. You said you had been walking it your whole life, yes?
Yeah, since I was a young boy.
How far down that way? And then I point towards the mountain. How far down that way have you gone?
Well, not far, perhaps a mile outside of Tolland. But yes, there are many dangers in the mountains. It's not good to stray too far from town.
Yeah,
alone, anyways.
It seems, yes, dangers are not a good thing to run into, obviously. So, kind of look around and do you, what did you do when you were younger? You live here your whole life?
Yes, I was a woodcutter.
Quarter Madeira. Got it. So, you, make anything cool?
Oh, at one time I was very well versed and I could make a fine table, or I even did some carving, ornate carve work at one time. But he holds up his hands. You can see the swollen knuckles.
Yikes.
And he says, "But my hands don't handle the chisel like they used to."
Yeah. Oh, that's not so good. Okay. Well, do you have a bathroom here?
Yeah. Well, I guess. Pick
water
a spot a little farther away from the house.
Okay. I'll
When
be
you
right
when you
back.
mention his hands, is it just like is it like arthritis? Is it a disease?
It's arthritis.
Can I use lesser restoration on his hands? Is it a disease that I could heal him from, or is this basically something that is an injury he sustained over time?
You can try. You can try.
Diamond dust for lesser restoration.
I don't think so. Does it?
I think it's greater.
Yeah, it's just regular lesser restoration.
This is usually pretty cheap. 20 seconds.
You want to drop it in the chat?
Yeah, for sure. It says you can end a disease or one condition.
Yeah, yeah. I would take that.
So I walk up. What's his name again?
Edmund.
I take his hands in my hands, and this is probably the first time he's even looked at me close enough.
Right.
And he feels my cold metal hands, but my hands start to get warmer, and I just say, "Thank you," and that's all I do when I cast Lesser Restoration.
So you talk. He's been a little. He's shrunk with his age, and so you're pretty tall compared to him. So you kind of step up, and
even though
you're
I'm
fully
hunched
covered
over,
in like a cloak,
yeah,
right? So like
yep.
he just kind of looks in the hood, and you can see your glowing eyes, and you see his eyes wide, and even as he reaches out to take your hand, and he sees like the metal hands, and he goes, "Oh no, thank you." And but even as you say it, you say thank you, and then like the hands warm, and you can actually see physically. You can see physically the knuckles swelling goes down, and he just sits there from staring at his hands. And he says,
I come back in from using the bathroom. What'd I miss? Oh, Quasar, what are you doing?
"That's amazing. What are you?"
He's established healer. It's nothing to be he's just we've been going around and helping people.
Don't worry, he's a friend.
Yes. Helping.
You've done good by us, old man. Don't worry, we'll do our best to protect you.
Yeah. Speaking of protection, you've been really great here, letting us stay, and your hospitality and such.
Alfred shoots him.
Park my wagon, and
Sorry, just testing it.
Yeah,
Shoot him in the hands.
parking our wagon and horses here, and we need to resupply. Do you know where the local market is, where we can feed for the horses and food for ourselves?
Good. Well,
as he eats.
yes.
Whiskey for my men.
It's Mildred is on her way to the market this very morning. It's in the village. I will. He looks down his hands. I will take you.
Okay.
I'll take you there.
All right. How long of a trip did you say it was?
Not long, perhaps half an hour.
We could just take the wagon.
You just point us in the right direction.
Yeah. Let's bring him with us. Come on.
Yeah, you want to ride on the wagon, old man?
That would be nice.
You guys are so rude. Why do you guys call him old man all the time?
Sorry.
And
I'm sorry for my friends. all
he
right?
kind of, after a little
I'm
reassurance,
with it, old man.
he mounts the wagon beside you, and you
Yeah.
go off, and he seems to while to get comfortable, looking at you all, and then after a while he seems to relax, and he begins to smile, and he's kind of on the path with you.
So what's the first thing you're gonna
So-
make with those new hands of yours?
Hopefully some crossbow bolts for my crossbow.
I can make my own crossbow.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little afraid to do anything with them right now. But
I know the first.
it feels good.
So Alistair, you're probably manning the wagon, right? You're up front. I'm sitting next to you, and I'm just gonna ask, was that too much?
No, it was probably fine. It's just, I have a feeling that we're probably the most traveled people around here, and most people here are going to be afraid of magic, even if it is used for good. So just beware.
So what you're saying is, don't steal everything with magic.
I mean, just don't be seen and get away with it.
Okay, well, that I can do. You know that.
How's the road ahead of us? Or is it paved, or is it pretty?
It's a dirt road, but it seems consistently traveled. It's maintained.
Okay.
So now this is not the same as the Pinnacle Road the ancient Pinnacle Road you've been following. Your understanding is that's like basically runs just parallel.
So I definitely have my eyes out for that. If I can see any of that same brick lay, that or even just determine based on where the road was the last time I saw it to where it is now, kind of where that follows, because I'd like to map the actual Pinnacle Road, not necessarily only our route there, but if I can map the original Pinnacle Road alongside it as well, I'd like that to be part of my research for sure.
So you're keeping that in mind, and you're pretty aware, like you have an idea, like you can catch little glimpses of it through the trees, maybe like 50 meters away at times, and it kind of winds in and out. There's this creek that runs between the two roads, but it's not huge. It's maybe 10, 20 feet across or something like that.
So I'm even using, let's say I'll put this in the chat too. I'm even using mold earth. So if I can within 30 feet, I'll even kind of move some of the earth aside to make sure that I am seeing what I think is the road. So just like maybe not necessarily revealing the whole road, and if I am, I would probably cover it back up just because I don't want anybody else seeing our tracks.
It's the pothole filler of spells.
Okay, I like it. So basically,
Can't do boulders, but I can do,
by using things like, let's say, magnetic fields and stuff like that, you can manipulate materials that way.
Magneto.
You just keep getting cooler and cooler, Quasar.
That's why Warforges are so good for magic, man. You can explain anything. So in short time, Edmund even begins, striking up some polite conversation with you. You come into village and you round the corner and you can see it is a village. You can walk from one edge of town to the other in minutes. Okay, so you're guessing maybe 50 homes or something in this area. So it's pretty small, and there seems to be one street really that runs down the middle, and or road, and you can see most people seem to be out, and even as you approach, you spot a few people, and when they see you, Edmund seems to get quiet again and get a little nervous, but he waves to them, and they kind of politely wave, but you can see they're like looking at you and they're curious and they're kind of wondering what's going on. And even as you get to the edge of town, you see there's almost like a dude, and he's staring at you, and he seems like he's been waiting there for you, and he's leaning on a pole arm, and he's a handsome looking gentleman with a cleft chin and swept back brown hair and a swooping mustache. And he, as you pull up, he kind of just raises his hand to you, and he gives you a warm smile, and he says, "Hello."
I'm gonna say, is he speaking Dozin?
Yeah.
Okay. I say in Dozin, hello back as well. Hello. Do I know you?
I don't think so.
Wonderful. Love meeting new people. What's your name?
I'm Constable Haggard.
Oh, Haggard. Great name. I look over at Edmund. I say, and I whisper. I say, do you know of this guy? And is he cool? Not cool? And he can answer back without anybody knowing.
Edmund kind of looks at me. He's like, he's the constable.
Yeah, okay.
Hello, Haggard. Good day. Nice weather.
Yes, good day. Nice weather.
Haggard says, "Yep. Warm morning. So, what brings you here?"
What do you mean brings us here? We are
We don't get many travelers this way.
what? How do you know we're travelers? We are
This is a small community.
Yes, of course. Yeah, I'm sure you don't get many travelers here. What's with that?
It's just the nature of the place. On the end of the valley here, and even on the edge of the small kingdom, Hesed. We've always been
passing through.
Yeah,
we're
we
not-
are.
we're not
We're a
here.
traveling,
Oh.
a traveling band, and we're just looking to find our way north and trying to find the best path there. You know.
north. It's not much north. Yeah.
Sure, but you got to go real far, and then even
Edmund
further
said-
north, and eventually you find something.
Edmund says they're taking the path of the dead.
Oh,
And-
okay. You're just gonna go out and tell. Okay,
And
yes.
then-
Apparently,
and
we're
Haggard,
taking
Haggard goes,
the path.
"Oh, wow. Yeah. We don't get many travelers on that road."
Well, like you said, you don't get many travelers at all. So,
That's true. Well, please let me guide you.
what? Edmund is already doing a great job of that.
Oh, Edmund, you wouldn't mind, would you? And Edmund's like, "Oh, of course not." And he like climbs out of the
Damn it.
thing, and he says, "Thank you." And then he looks at you, Quazon. He says, "Thank you. It was a enlightening experience." And that he kind of like turns around and he waves again and kind of hobbles off. And Haggard says, "Would you mind leading the cart, please? There's a market going on. We don't want to have the whole, ride through town."
Oh, you want me to get out and walk?
If you wouldn't mind, just alongside the cart.
I look over at Ulfrid and I go, well,
We don't mean to drive it.
no, I want you to walk out in front. I'm driving it. I'm not gonna walk. Are you kidding? You're the one with the strong legs.
Strong legs.
It's fine. I got it. Come on, Codswald. Let's go. I jump onto Codswald's spine, jump down from his head, and grab his reins. Let's go.
Is the constable getting on the wagon?
No, he's not.
Oh,
What does he
damn
got
it.
through? Yeah.
Damn it. I thought he was getting on the wagon with Edmund. And
No,
then
I think he just doesn't want.
He's
a
basically
horse
saying he
riding
doesn't
out.
want
Very short.
he doesn't want
Okay,
you driving the wagon through town. He's afraid, basically, safety.
He wants you to walk your bike.
All right, fair enough.
I thought you were guiding us through town anyway.
I will, of course.
Yeah.
All right, well then let's get a move on. Shop.
Why would you jump down then?
Okay.
No, I got the
Well,
lead. We're good.
And one thing you notice that as you're climbing down is you stop for a second because you notice his halberd is made of iron. It has an iron head on it, which remember we're in bronze. Most
yeah.
cultures have bronze egg technology. So he has a bronze sword, a short sword in his waist belt, and then he has this halberd, but it's black iron at the top.
That's a pretty fancy looking polearm you got there.
Yes, that's issued to all constables.
Oh yeah, so it's more of a market station, or is it like you actually use that to protect these people?
Well, if necessary, I will use it. I
You know how to?
I call back from like the wagon, like, how blooded are you?
Where can we get some of these?
I hope to avoid bloodshed if all possible.
Well, yes, of course, but I mean, like, if someone were to attack us, I would hope that you would help defend us, right? Because this is your town, and
You're the constable.
we're visitors, and you're the constable, nobleman, lawman.
I will make sure you're protected.
Perfect. Well, then let me play you a song. I fought the law in the.
All right, is there a guy in town that has these? Is there a place in town we can get something like that?
Oh no, these are hard to find. You are right in that they are somewhat of a market station.
Our weapons are pretty unique as well. I'll pull it out and kind of show him the bronze.
Mhm. Oh yes, interesting work. I've never seen this before. Huh. Yes, you're
Yeah.
all armed, aren't you?
No. I
Okay.
mean,
All
well,
right.
yeah, we're a traveling band. We, occasionally people would, they'll, on the
Roads can be
further
dangerous.
down the way, there were wraiths on the road, and they attacked us. So yeah.
We wasted those guys.
Yeah,
Spirit?
we did waste them. That's true. Even wraiths couldn't
Uh,
stop
he-
our music.
But yes, I'm sure you're very well. You look like you know how to use them.
Sure.
Please, but shall we carry on?
Yes. So we're looking for supplies because we're on the road to the road of the dead, whatever you called it. We need to feed our mules and ourselves. Water. That's what we're looking for.
Well, we are a simple town, but we might be able to find some things. And so he leads you on, and there's actually a market going on, and a lot of it is people milling about. And you are obviously center of everyone's focus, as you notice. Like everyone's looking at you,
Because nobody else has a wagon with 2 mules rolling through town.
and also you're just something new. This is a
Yeah.
small town, right? They're curious. And he says, "What goods are you looking for?"
Well, like I said, food and water, and maybe a place to sell some goods as well for some coin.
Most of our goods are for rural folk, but maybe we could find something. And he takes you to a stall, and it's selling what looks like dry goods like bread and stuff like that, and also flour and rations. So meat,
Yes.
stuff like that, smoked meats and stuff like that. And the man behind the counter is, or behind the stall table is, portly, has long hair pulled up in kind of a common fashion you see, where it's piled in a man bun.
That's what I have. I walk up to him immediately. Nice man bun. Looks good on you.
He goes, "Oh, thank you."
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. He says, "We've never met before. I'm Geldrith. How are you?"
I'm doing fine. Friends of Constable, what's his name here, and we are just passing through town, and he recommended your shop for some rations, feed
yes.
for my 2 mules.
Yes, yeah, well, excellent. Yeah, so I can get some feed for you as well. I think I have some spare from the horde I had over winter.
Just
Nice.
while he's talking, I'm curious to do a look around and see just kind of the general like well-offness of the folk we're seeing in this town's
So-
where.
You're immediately disappointed because you know this type of settlement. These people are what you would call land rich, dirt poor,
Right.
right? So they are farmers. They live off their trade is their life.
I guess I mean, are they living comfortably that way, or is it like mud everywhere and it sucks?
Well, I mean, it's rural living and rustic living, but
Right.
the people seem like they're they're healthy. They don't seem like
There's
they're
not people
necessarily
crying in the streets.
downtrodden or something like that. That they seem to be sufficient.
Well, I tell them, I say, well, wonderful. We'll take enough feed for a week or so for the mules, and enough rations for us probably for a week as well. And if you could load that on the wagon, that would be wonderful.
Yes, of course. Would you mind looking at the prices for what that would be?
Oh, about that. Yeah, see, I don't, I was hoping to pay later or have some sort of arrangement, perhaps.
And then Haggard steps in and he says, "You yourself admit you're wild travelers. Do you really expect to return this way?"
Yes, actually, as it turns out, we do. but we're not really sure how long it will be. And apparently, there is, well, I won't go into many details, but I can promise you and assure you that it would be the best thing for all of us if we were able to.
You have to understand,
take this journey.
We're simple people here. We don't have much spare. Things are tight here as always, though we do take ourselves. I'm afraid we'll require payment.
Alfred, this is
Have you ever heard of macroeconomics?
Alistair, I'm gonna interrupt you during this persuasion check, and I lean in close and I just say, I could always reroute systems to my nutrient developments and feed and give you the water you need to sustain your life.
Yes, I'm.
I would only need the time.
Yes, I know, but I'm just worried that, for all of us, it's I'm one mouth, and these are many. Okay, perhaps I go back to the constable. I'm like, do you guys barter, trade?
Of course, barter is the way of life here.
Cool. Well, I have this. God, what can I give up? All right, I'm
Don't give up anything, dude. I'll just good berry and create water, and you guys will be fine.
I mean, but for the mules too.
Maybe. I mean, I have 10 gold. I'll buy the feed for the mules.
I have a flask of oil.
No, I've got 10 gold. I'll buy the feed for the mules.
Okay.
But for you guys, I'll good berry and create water after we do a long rest, and I'll have stuff for you.
Okay. It's All right. Well, then I look at them and I'm like,
you don't gotta do everything.
Yeah, just we'll do feed for the mules and the.
I mean, how much are rations?
Got a few.
Because I've got 10 gold that I don't need.
1 day ration, 5 silver pieces.
Okay.
So let's just buy a week's worth of rations and some feed. 10 gold should be more than enough to do that.
If it's 5 silver pieces, yeah, and then
it's
5
gold piece for 2. That's 20 rations.
Yeah. Okay.
You want to do that?
Yeah. I mean, I think we need
and then I won't even have to move my spell slots around, and you don't have to take from these
food.
poor souls.
At this point, we need food.
Find all these people.
Yeah. The other thing is, I look at Can anybody use that scale mail, or should we just sell that?
I mean, unless it's made of some other type of scales.
Well, he has iron. I look at him and I say, Constable?
These guys, or sell it for a lot more back home.
I would. Is this your normal garb? And I look at him. What is he wearing?
He's just wearing what looks like leather armor.
Okay. Do you have like a badge of office, constable, or anything that signifies you as the constable besides your halberd?
No. This is all I need usually.
All you need.
Like I said, everyone knows everyone here.
What would happen if somebody were to aim an arrow at your head or something, and you're not much protected up here,
I hope not to have someone shooting an arrow at my head. And he kind of eyes. He kind of starts looking around for Ulfrid a little bit.
I say, well, so about that, and I pull the helmet that we found.
Alfred's just window shopping. He felt uncomfortable with the whole haggling thing, so he's just I'm gonna look around.
Alfred, you also notice that Haggard always seems to he's kind of like watching everybody. So he's always got an eye on you, even though you're kind of separate from the party.
Naturally suspicious.
So I pull the helmet out and I say, have you ever seen anything like this before?
His eyes kind of go wide and he goes, wow, that's a specimen. I don't think I've ever seen craftsmanship like that before.
Me neither. That's why I picked it up when we found it.
200 gold pieces. Just kidding.
Yes. We were traveling far from here, of course, a long time ago, and I picked this up, and I've just been looking for the right person to off it to, so to speak.
Sure, I could afford something like that.
Well, how much can you afford?
Well, like I said, we work on a lot of times on barter here. I don't have much gold, but I do have a few pack rams you might want.
What?
A pack
What?
ram.
You mean like a pack mule, but like a sheep?
Yeah, I
That's a
guess
pack
yeah,
ram.
it's very similar. They're just as strong, and they can carry a similar load to a mule. But I guess the advantages have is they can climb. You ever seen a pack ram climb before?
No, I've never seen. Actually, I think I have.
Can you tie a wagon to it?
Probably not.
You could.
Did it
Though I
go
doubt the
uphill
wagon
with
would
the
follow
wagon?
them up a sheer mountain cliffside like they do.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, we
Um,
gotta try that.
I have in exchange for the helmet, and I would, was wondering if perhaps you would, just. There's a, Edmund, his family, the woman, Mildred, her name is, and they have the boy, Tori. Her husband went off to fight in a war or something like that, and he hasn't returned for years, apparently. What do you know about that?
Yes. King Godwin in the east went to war with Utrecht, and he called in all allies, including King Instead. And so, as customary, many of the men went to serve Istin on the field. That was 3 summers ago now.
Did anybody return?
Not yet.
Nope. It's good to have hope.
Yes, I guess it's just good.
I'm looking for crossbow bolts, by the way. I'm like making around.
It's just,
There's like, you look around and you're not really like, everything looks like okay, cabbage, feed. No weapons whatsoever in this place. You can see someone that's looks like they're selling gardening implements, but you quickly are like pretty much like, this place is a dump. It doesn't have anything.
I want to
How many running here?
I want to in exchange I'd say, hey, I guess we'll take the goats.
Okay.
Right? Why not?
So the goat's value is twice that of a mule.
Are
Mules
we
are
gonna
like
sell the mules, or we're gonna do the mules?
keeping the mules. We're
Keeping
gonna have a
them.
whole.
You can't sell
family.
Codswald. He's a
think
member of
another-
the team.
Do we need like another set of arding or whatever?
I mean, we don't really need goats, but no.
Yeah, we don't really need the goats.
Can I ride a goat?
We can eat them.
Can I ride it?
You can't
Probably.
eat them. You could. You could.
We have
ride.
rations though. We got
Ride
all
them
of
up a
it.
hill a lot easier than you can climb, probably.
That's what I'm saying. Can I? Yeah, can I ride it?
I wouldn't say you could ride it up so they have a climb speed. I don't know if you can ride it, but you could have them fully loaded and they have a climb speed.
They can
No, 'cause
climb
they
with.
take your shit up hills.
Axe.
They can climb a sheer mountainside.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Worth consideration.
Do you have any horses?
Wait. You might need that.
Not that I know, none that are for sale.
I miss D'Angelo. And Alfred just slumps his head.
I say, do you have any weaponsmiths here? People who
Nope. Already
No.
checked.
really?
Not in town. I'm sorry. Not much
wrong
use
town.
for it.
There's
No
no other.
weapons,
They don't have to protect themselves
Well,
here.
then, where'd you get that thing? Talking about
This was given to me when I took my position here.
what?
Where's the
Someone didn't make it here?
No, it was brought from up valley.
Like up the road of death that we're going?
No,
it-
eastward.
Constable, how far have you traveled outside of this village?
I've traveled the length of the valley before. All 80 miles of it.
Okay. It's been nice talking to you, and thank you for all of your help and information. I think we have all the supplies we need. I look around at everybody. Are we all good?
Are you taking the pack rams or not?
We'll take one.
But you said we did 2 for the helmet.
I'm gonna be giving him a helmet. Okay.
Well, Alistair, that's up to you. It's your helmet.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna give you the helmet, Constable. I'll trade it to you, but you have to do me a favor. We'll take your goats, and I want you to look after Edmund and his family, and make sure that they were good to us. They took us in and let us stay there at their place, and they were very nice and hospitable. And if they are any representation of your village, then you have done a fine job here. So I just want to make sure that they are well taken care of.
He looks at you and for a long moment, and then he goes, "Of course." In fact,
and we
he walks around the stall and he talks to Gildred for a moment, and he comes back and he puts 10 gold in your hand. He says, "Take the rations as well. This is obviously worth more than two of the pack rounds. So take your gold, and I wish you the best. Here, I'll walk with you for the rest of town."
Okay.
So we do plan on returning, so we'll come say hello, and we'll come check on our friends as well.
So, even as you're riding in the town, you there is one building that kind of stands out to you.
What's that building?
And it's that's the Temple of the Infinite. Now he calls it a temple, but it's probably 15 by 20 feet.
Can I do a history check? Do I know what the Temple of the Infinite is?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
History.
DC 10.
Ha! Rolled a natural 1. I don't know shit.
Can I check?
Okay. Sure.
Wizard of
Not
Wild
right.
gets me
Yeah.
anything for that.
Sure.
Can I do a perception check?
Actually,
Just to see how it.
don't have to roll. You guys don't have to roll because there's Temple of Infinite in the Lowlands as well.
Okay.
So Temple of Infinite is the as opposed to like the Adonan culture in the East, which is kind of Greco-Roman like. The Temple of Infinite is the local religion or Dozan religion, and where you're from, it's a little bit amalgamized with some of the Adonan deities, but you recognize that name. And looking at the temple, it's wood. It's a very simple building, nothing too fancy. You could tell at one point it was vibrantly painted, but over the years it has aged and weathered, and the paint's cracked and fallen away in parts. And it's dimly lit inside. And even as you pass, a figure comes out, and you immediately notice he's a sightless. And he has long gray hair with little charms and trinkets sewn into it, and a long gray beard, and you can see the fulcrum scarred into the flesh of his brow. And as he steps down, Haggard actually kind of gives him a little bow, and he says, "Sightless, thank you for gracing us." And he says, and the sightless, his name's, he says, and Haggard says, "Mida, thank you. What have you seen today?" And Mider's kind of looking at it, and even though he's blind, he seems to know where he's going. But he comes up to you and he kind of like starts walking around you, and he at one point, Alistair, he gets real close to you and like almost goes cheek to cheek with you.
I move my head back.
And is
That's close enough.
You're not from around here.
I'm gonna really quickly go for it and give him a kiss on the cheek, and be like, definitely not. Definitely not from around here, and definitely have seen your kind before.
My kind.
Yes, with the sightless.
Well, I wish to see your kind. And then he pulls his clutch
I'm just petting the goats.
Like shakes it and he goes, and he throws the clutch.
Gave him a kiss right on the cheek. Mwah!
Mwah!
I'm gonna go get some water.
Ulfred's just going up to both the pack goats and
I'll be throw the clutch.
or scratching their heads, giving them little rubs.
Oh. Yeah. Coin of Numina. You have it.
Nice.
Alfred, you have the Dark Stone. You also have the Light Stone. Interesting. You have a point of inspiration.
Who does? Who has what?
Alfred.
Wait, what? The light and dark stone?
Light and Dark Stone.
Okay, I had inspiration from last time, I think, and I didn't use it.
They stack up to 3.
Oh, what?
Yep.
Love this. Cool.
And Alfred, you also have the Key of Fortune.
Damn.
Fucking rich, this one, dude.
Alistair, you have the Hematite Stone.
What is the dark stone?
You can choose,
Something to be magical?
some weapon in the party to have a magical property.
Ulfred's crossbow.
Okay.
I love it, thank you. So the light stone gives me the inspiration. The dark stone does what?
Darkstone is I get to ask you to re-roll or roll with disadvantage.
Okay, and then the
Key of Fortune has to do with material gain.
okay, I might find something sick, maybe.
However, Baxter, you have the eyes of death upon you.
Oh no.
Gotta protect him.
And
I knew this day would come.
well, he doesn't say Alfred, but the old man points at you, Alfred, and he says, "The beast, the eyes of the beast are upon you.
I think you mean the little guy.
Yes, get thee from here. I can
Like the
see
me?
it." Well, he's kind of like all of you.
Oh.
But it's on you specifically.
Oh, I
Yes,
thought it was on.
eyes of death are on Baxter. The eyes of the beast are on you.
Again, I have so many things to keep track of.
So the beast
that
is the one where the enemies will fight you.
But they won't try to
death
super
is
kill
where
me.
they will coup de grace you.
Yeah, they'll try to kill me, but they won't they won't try to hit me again once I'm down.
Eyes of the beast is usually target priority. But he says, "It follows you like a dark cloud. Leave
No,
this
that's-
place."
What?
All right.
Good day to you too.
Leave
Yeah.
this place. And Haggard kind of goes, looks at like from view to him and concerned. He says, "Yes, I guess we'll be on our way." And then you move along, and you're basically at the edge of town now. And Haggard follows you, maybe a little bit wet down the road, and then stops. He says,
End of your chain? Just kidding.
"No, I understand. Sometimes it does feel that way, but it's my responsibility.
Yes. Well,
But I wish you the best, and take care. Despite the pastoral image of our village, there are many dangers in the wild."
yes. So before we leave, and very quickly about that, what do you know about the strange evils beyond?
Well, there's always been legends of Oni in the hills, but I must admit I've never encountered one myself or heard of one.
Well, yeah, we ran into wraiths. No big deal.
No one in your town could protect themselves apparently. And the blacksmith here. You guys don't face many dangers here.
I look at Ulfred. I say, "You obviously don't know much about Oni.
We've
don't-
been
Oni don't just come in and ravage a place. Usually they disguise themselves, as traveling bard or a constable. I
We,
look
I
at
look
him like
through-
real cold for a second. And I'm like, okay, just checking. Just making sure.
Our village is on the far end of the valley. Most of the larger settlements on the east end. Most people forget we're here, but we've been lucky. We've been fairly peaceful here. And he's looking down at your arm, Alistair.
I have long sleeves on, sir. There's nothing he can see on my arm. Oh, but it's warm out, right?
Sure.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna pull my sleeves up.
He
Guns
sees
out.
your tattoos and he kind of points and he's like, I've seen that once before.
This one specifically.
Something much like it.
How long ago?
This is your
Oh, it
silver.
must be almost 10 years ago. No, I was still just a young man.
I say the name. What was his name? The guy that traveled.
Bascavar.
Bascavar. I say Bascavar.
What? I believe that was it, yes. The old man, he was a trader like yours. Well, I guess you're a band, right? But
Well,
he
you
was,
know, we just don't want to go around announcing ourselves necessarily. The
good to,
Traders Guilds, well, as you know, bandits like to steal, and I like to make sure that my goods are protected.
Understandable. But he, like you, went this way. Even against people's advice. I know he never came back this way.
Yep, and that's where we differ. You see, going to be completing the work, so to speak.
Well, good. You seem like decent folk, if a little different. But yes, take care. And I know the locals like to turn your ear with a bit of superstition, but I fear you may have more fear from the elements than any mountains.
Well,
And he looks up towards the Stormbrow Mountain, which is towering in the distance to the north. And he says, well, that's it. Did you do?
yes,
Once
I
again,
suppose.
good luck.
Well, and then referencing to the mountain, I say, I suppose we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Indeed.
You know, Constable, you've made an impression on me. I think I'm going to write a song about you. And hopefully I'll have it done on my way back. I'll play it for you when I return.
I'd like to hear that.
Constable Haggard with his halberd, he's staggered. I'm just gonna like kind of start playing and going through and just like riffing it off as we go away from him on the
He
road.
just kind of gives you a little wave, and within moments you've left him behind, and you got these two. Now these pack rams are white furred, and they're huge. They're the size of mules, basically.
Oh, jeez.
So when we get like outside of earshot of him, I'm gonna go like, whew, that's probably the first time that I've encountered the law and actually got away.
Well, see, you're not wanted in this town. See, that's kind of the key. No one knows
Yes,
what's
not
going
yet.
on.
Not yet.
Well, I think you did good of not doing anything too stupid.
Oh, yeah. Well, I sold them a helmet that's worth nothing.
Well, at least not nothing here.
Right.
I don't
I
trust
wonder
him.
if Bascavar told him more than we did.
Oh, maybe. But
One day, their town could be one of the largest trading cities in existence,
You know,
and they don't
I
even know it.
Kind of liked it here. This whole trade route thing turns out. I want to retire here. You guys down for some of that?
well, we certainly have an in with the constable, so that's good.
Yeah,
Get into
see?
trouble, he'll know us and probably let us go.
I don't trust him. He's too
You
friendly.
don't trust anybody, Wilfred.
He was too friendly.
I think he was worried about us, quite frankly. You know, as much as we like to think that we're the good guys,
You
we
can say
probably
we're pretty
look
fucking
pretty
weird.
shady.
It's okay. Yeah. Which, since we're out of town, Magic, okay. You told me not to do anything. I got an itch. It took a lot of willpower. Can we pull over for a second?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Take a leap. Whatever you need to do.
It's not that. I gotta call a friend.
What?
If we can pull over, I'm gonna take a step into the bushes real quick.
I pulled the e-brake.
Crouch down, not do anything too weird. Just gonna draw a little circle in the ground. Take out some of my rations. Yeah, exactly. Sprinkle some of my rations on and just do a little 3 knocks on the ground. And only I'm seeing this, but a little burrow comes out, and a little smaller white ferret pops its head out and crawls its way up on my shoulders. I ritual cast Find Familiar.
Oh.
I love that it's also a
Ferret with a
ferret.
ferret.
Yeah.
You're both ferrets.
Yeah, it's just a smaller white ferret.
So,
When you come back, I ask, did you poop? You know what? Never mind.
No, as you say that, out of my hood pops another white ferret head, but smaller. It's kind of blended into my
he's
fur.
a mutant.
Ah, no, this is Fuzzy. Say hi, Fuzz. And she waves her little pant.
What time of day is it right now, Jesse?
it's still morning. It's still like it's probably mid-morning now.
Cool.
Okay, we can go now.
All right. So,
Ferret with a
and
ferret.
when
What? I never introduced you to Fuzzy.
It somehow smells more now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So, you head a little farther down the path, and as Haggard had mentioned to you, you know, as you were walking, you find where it basically it meets up with the old trade route, and you can see like there's like marker stones there, almost like an hour edge to he and Haggard had told you that the marker stones are basically marking the edge of the kingdom, you continue on the path. Now, it leads you upwards, lifting you from the emerald green valley and returning you to the dry, wind-bitten rocks of the mountain sides. You pass rough shrubs and gnarled pine, twisted by the strain of the altitude. Even as you continue on your path, you pass yet another monument of a bygone era, at least 40 feet tall, scoured and cracked by the passage of eons. It depicts a grotesque deity, a woman with 6-blade arms, wielding various implements of torture. The demon roars silently, her long forked tongue slathering between needle-toothed jaws. Opposite her is a warrior of some sort, mounted on a rearing horse. His head and upper torso have been smashed and scattered who knows how long ago. But you can still see the javelin sprouting from his fist, his arm drawn back and ready to loose against the maleficent she-demon.
Religion check?
Yeah, sure.
I'll look at this thing and see if I know what it is.
DC 10.
We rolled a 20.
All right. So you recognize this as being one of the demons or deities from the Temple of Infinite Pantheon.
The Pain Eater?
And you even know a few little songs that mention her, kind of. And what she's kind of seen as this demon that's enemy of mankind. And she's referred to as in nursery rhymes and whatnot as the Pain Eater, and as being that she a deity or that sustains herself on her own pain as well as the pain of others. And so it's a little bit remarkable and obviously remarkable, but also it's quite noteworthy to you because these have always just been songs you sing for a few coppers at a bar or some establishment, and you not really thought much of them, but seeing something that depicts it can only be them. The description is so close. It lends something to those songs you sang. All of a sudden they take on a more substantial meaning and power, and you begin to think about some of those songs in a different way, and Everyone, give me a perception check.
Okay.
I'm gonna just start playing the blues.
4. I'm
20.
having too much fun with Fuzz again. She's too cute. Look at her. She's a little thing.
So, Alistair, even as you're thinking about this, and you almost absent-mindedly pull up your lute and been like plucking a few notes of one of the songs you remember, you step forward and kind of like, and there, you can, even as you step forward, you realize there's kind of a bit of a footing here that's buried beneath the overgrowth and stuff like that. And you step up and you kind of go up to step forward until the statue's towering over you. It's
really quick, Jesse. Let me interrupt while this is happening. I'm actually just sitting back, and I look at Baxter and I say, "Watch this," and I make the face of the other statue. I use mold earth, and I make it look like Alistair's face.
Oh, tight.
Oh, that's fucking weird. Is that permanent? Please
no, it only lasts. It only lasts a while.
When you do it,
okay, good. The last thing he needs is statues of himself.
I want to make a wisdom saving throw to see if I can tell if it's like if I'm scared by it, basically. Like, or would it be a charisma saving throw, like a fear? It'd be wisdom. We're doing wisdom. Oh, 5. I see it, and I'm just instantly like,
so now
something's going wrong. Look! Oh God! It's hitting. Oh, it looks like
look out! It's casting a curse on you.
When he looks back at this demon lady, it looks just like Baxter's tiny little white.
It's a 6-armed ferret monster. Ah!
Oh, it's adorable.
Even as you look over at the statue of the warrior and the horse, and it takes from your immediately, because you were so focused on the statue, you just seeing that happen just kind of like takes you off guard. And you take a few steps backwards, and you actually fall backwards, and you're literally looking up, like directly up from the feet at the she-demon statue. And as you're laying on the ground, you turn to your side, and there against her leg, which is the size of a tree trunk, you see a eagle, splayed wings, and it's been tacked to the leg, and you can see the blood dripping down, dried blood, and it's been crucified against the leg. You can see parts where the patches of feathers have been pulled out, and it's been parts of the skin have been torn away.
I say, Ulfrid, what did I tell you about putting your turkeys up? Did you do that? Please tell me you did that.
You would have heard me do that.
I'm going to go ahead and end the effect of mold earth as well. So the statue looks just like it did before.
Very slowly and kind of look around and say, that's an offering, if I've ever seen one.
As you step and look closer, you can see that in the breast of the eagle, it looks like some sharp implement has been used to carve a symbol. And the symbol looks like a 6-spoked wheel with the ends bent and crooked.
Is that the symbol of the Queen of Pain, or whatever it is?
The Pain Eater?
Pain Eater.
Yes, it is.
Whoever did that, can I discern, actually, Baxter, can you tell how long that's been up there?
I can certainly give it a shot. I don't know. I've only seen a couple dead eagles before. Can I make a check or something?
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh, I'm very good at that.
Actually, do a nature check for me.
Better at those. Where is it? There. 9.
Okay. So you approach it, and you kind of like start poking it, and then all of a sudden it like squawks and starts moving.
Oh!
Yeah. Well, not very long. Try to stab it. Out of reaction.
You just pierce it, and it immediately dies.
Well, that's...
Well, about
helpful.
2 seconds. Is that your answer?
Yep, probably. We should probably be on our guard.
So they left a tortured eagle still alive.
I mean, just the
Or the
idea of
Pain Eater.
catching an eagle and being able to tack it to the leg of this thing.
Are the
Like, how
eagles?
far up is the leg and the eagle compared to where I am standing?
I mean, it's actually down about waist height.
Okay, so it's like at my waist.
Yeah, it's
And-
about.
So
chest
my head
height,
height, perfect stab
chest
height.
height.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Um,
look at it and I say, anyone who can catch an eagle is obviously an experienced hunter of some sort.
Well, are eagles any sort of like symbols for any known deities that might oppose this pain either?
You're not aware of it being.
Nah.
Um,
So it's just an
I
animal.
think, well, you know, Constable said there's a lot of crazy shit out here, so probably some goofball, you know, hobo Batman running around.
Is there like a? Can I look around? Is there like a trail of blood leading anywhere or something?
No, you can see that there are, feathers scattered on the footing below.
Good
But
moment here.
it looks like whatever the act was performed here.
Yeah,
going
I'm
to,
gonna since Fuzz is just a cat stat and they have keen perception on smell. Hey, go see if you can smell anything. Anything that's not us or this eagle around here. See if
Yeah, I'm
can
gonna ritual
have
cast
it make a
detect magic
perception.
while he's searching around. I'm gonna just go down to the ground and kind of also draw a little circle in the ground and stand in it. Or actually, no, wait, I'm not that kind of caster. I play music. So what I do is I'm just tuning the lute, tuning two strings very close to each other so it gets like dissonant. And it's like, and then everything just goes like quiet, and then I just pick up on any magic within 30 feet of it.
You don't detect any magic close to you. Likewise, the cat. Did you roll for the cat?
Can I? Was more of the question.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Cool. Hell yeah. I'll just roll it on mine. For the cat, it's +3. And advantage for... I'm just looking for other smells other than us. So 13. It'll be 16, actually. It's +3.
Okay. And I assume you have like a connection with the familiar, right? You can. It is, right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
it
It can warg
smells-
into it, or it can just act on its own.
You can smell the cat smells the blood. It smells the fear of the animal that still lingers in the air, and it smells. There's something else was there.
Come on, Fuzz. Find it. Where'd it go?
And it looks around, and you can tell that there was something here, and it does detect other human smell.
It's more like you, Al. Less like
Yeah,
us.
so like I said, just some crazy guy running around, probably wearing a bear skin, wolf on his head.
All right. Well, we'll keep an eye out for some sort of man, bear, pig type thing.
It's probably a pig, bear, man. That's what I think.
I don't know, Alfred. You're wearing some kind of animal skin, aren't you?
Yes.
Do you count as a man
on
bear?
my face. It's like sitting on my head. Yes.
Well, we should
Anyway.
proceed.
Keep going and keep an eye out for some crazies.
Yeah, and keep an eye on the goats.
All right, so a little more cautiously, you move on and continue up the mountainside. Oh, by the way, everyone needs to eat a ration.
Okay.
Good thing we bought some.
All
So
right,
that's
and then once after this time, and it begins tipping steeper up the mountain, and once again the road is rough and covered with scree, rocks, and twisted roots. You even go ahead and because the wagon again is being slowed by all this debris.
Good.
Can you even-
Quasar, can you fix the earth here, please?
Oh yes, of course. Let me cast mold earth.
Hold earth. Nah, nah, nah.
Sorry,
Sure
Jack, I
you
know you're not here. I'm doing the best for you.
I think he can do that.
That's what he
Yeah,
was
it's
doing
a
earlier.
cantrip, right?
I don't know if it's a cantrip. Is it a cantrip?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. That's
Make
awesome.
it-
Okay,
make it
so
kind of
I'm
just
going to
Kind
give
of
you.
barely smooth out the road.
I'm going to give you an auto pass for this.
Go Quasar.
for clearing the debris on the. Now there's still that works for the scree and the. Actually, I'm gonna lower the DC of this. It's gonna be a DC group check, athletics check.
Athletics.
DC is going to be decreased to DC 10. So if everyone could roll an athletics check.
Terrible. Been rolling real terrible today. 7.
5.
Damn. Fuzz has been rolling better than I have.
We need Quasar.
Wait. Is he away right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, he walked away for a second, I'm guessing.
Do you guys want to take a quick break?
Yeah, we could do that. Let's take a 5.
There he
Oh,
is.
there he is. Look at that.
Well,
He
we can
ran
also
back.
do
Well,
that.
let's still take a break after it, but hopefully Quasar passes.
Sorry,
the
I
time.
was changing a poopy diaper.
No,
Oh.
you're okay, man. We Quasar was doing work while you were gone.
Yeah, you
No,
were
I
molding
heard.
up.
I heard. I'm always listening. Always listening.
Always listening, never
Um,
talking, just like the Stones.
Papaya.
Yeah, just because I'm always muted on accident.
No, it's cool.
Okay. It was,
athletics check?
was after
Because
that.
Quasar has a mute button. He forgets that he
That's
pressed
not
it.
worth. That's not worth coming back for, guys.
Athletics check. Come on.
Yeah.
Pass.
Can I give myself guidance on the athletics check? I can, right?
While also casting Mold Earth.
Nah.
Yeah, no. Just try for it. You just got to beat
Okay.
a 10. You just got to beat a 10.
Just roll 10.
With a 0.
How
How
can you roll a
about
0?
this?
Oh, you got a negative
-1.
10.
Just like me.
All right. Well, the progress is still slowed by the debris, and you are forced to take extra time moving the cart. Everyone eat another ration for me, please.
All right.
So technically, mold earth is not concentration, and guidance is. I know on a natural one that wouldn't make a difference, but
Are these new days? Like, is that
Yeah.
more rations?
Yeah, basically this is a
It's
way
taking
to
longer, so we have to take
taking
more
longer,
time.
so you have to stop, rest, taking a eat.
oh, so this is a longer
Right.
action.
If
Okay,
that's
never
the case,
mind.
I'm gonna stop
You're
and,
right. You're right.
and hunt for food with my wander feature.
So you can't do that because you're helping move the cart,
Yeah.
right? So
yes.
you can't hunt and be lifting the cart over roots and stuff like that.
Can we attach the rams to this cart as well? Did we
Yeah, I
already
think
do that?
the Rams are trying to.
Yeah,
They're
push them
all
back.
going for it.
Yeah, but
Because
it's
of
all
your
part of the
your
challenge,
mold earth is very helpful, but it just all
Yeah,
goes
it
for
is.
the DC.
Damn.
which is very helpful.
Yeah. Um,
We just really suck at this.
so I'm gonna ask you guys to roll again for me.
All
Oh
right.
boy. This time we're going to pass, everyone.
Just need 2 of you. That's a 1.
Come on.
Here's the other one. Watch.
Do the
I'll
thing.
do it. 19.
All right. So after much labor and time, and you're starting to get frustrated because you know your progress is being slowed. You're able to make it up and get to an area where using mold earth and stuff like that, you can make more regular progress. And you have to make camp. So I'm gonna have you guys make a camp check for me.
All right.
No, I'll make a nature check and do my usual, just ritual of casting an alarm around our
Okay.
camp by aligning
It
some sticks.
is
making them grow.
because we're in rougher terrain. It's a DC 15. All right, and we got 2 passes, so you guys are able to make camp. Which are very awesome.
Big rolls.
Easily make camp, stake out the tents.
How are we on water and everything? Do I need to create water for you guys?
Probably
Or
refill our
will it-
skins.
Fill these
Uh,
barrels up. I'm gonna go
not-
take a 5.
Not necessary at this time because there's the creek actually was
Perfect.
with you for most of the time, so you don't need water at this point. And you have rations, so you make camp, and you're actually able to make a decent using mold earth. You can clear space. Awesome spell, by the way, and
Great travel.
make a good camping, and you make a pretty nice camp.
Take a break here.
Okay, let's hold on just a minute here.
Oh.
Does anybody want to? Are you guys gonna do watch overnight?
I'm
Well,
I mean,
we-
I'm always watching technically with
Right.
I'll be
Yeah.
my
first
sentry
one.
mode. So,
We also
So,
have
um,
alarm cast around the entire thing, so if anything crosses it, we'll have at least my head go off alarm bells, or like
I'm
a
gonna
30
do
foot
this-
radius or something.
I'll do first
Alright.
watch. I'm gonna do a wide perimeter.
Okay.
And look for
So,
any animals to also take down with like hunting as well. But
So
a wide.
Alfred does his typical non-trusting thing, where even though the druid is always on watch, he still wants to take his watch.
Yep. No.
And as usual, he wants to do his.
I only trust myself.
Right. He wants to do his kind of scout around camp. So let's see.
I am sleeping like a baby, so I need my beauty rest.
So Alfred, you kind of like you're actually you kind of like the crispness of the mountain air. You appreciate it. The sister moons are out. They're waxing, so they're approaching what would be a gazing moon, but that's some ways off. But you can see them hung in the sky. The smaller moon still crescent, and as well as the larger of the sister moons. And you can see the light of the pale moonlight coming down upon the verdant valley, and it's actually it's beautiful. It's clear, and after scouting around, and things look pretty quiet. You don't see anything to be concerned about. But looking out over the valley, and you notice a chorus of wolf calls begin to start in the valley. First one, and then another, and then another, and still another, and the din grows and grows until it's all you can hear. So in your head,
like a distance, like based off hearing, smell, whatever I got.
It seems far away down in the valley, and the din fills your head like the clanging of a druid's bell. You clap your hands over your ears and attempt to smother the sound, but still it grows, and then a deep roar booms up from the valley, cowering all else into fearful silence. Even the trees seem transfixed, the very wind fleeing from the mountainside. It takes several minutes for the night to lax and return to its nature. But you do not hear the wolves again.
Can I tell what the roar was? Like,
no, it sounded big and it was deep, but it seemed still far in the distance. And
I'll mention it to whoever is also.
So
next watch, whenever I come back.
Say that because you're awake, or you're basically awake, Quasar, you hear it too. And you are a little alarmed with it. Like, you've heard wolves before, but this was not a wolf. This is something else. And you almost like break out of your trance and like stand up for a second. But you kind of stand silent for a while, but you don't hear anything else.
When that happens, I do I cast dark vision, and my yellow eye turns green, and then I sit back down, and my sentry mode is a little more. It's just a little faster. I'm still sentry mode, but I'm scanning the horizon, 60 feet with dark vision now, and I'm really paying attention. With my passive perception at 16.
I am still sound asleep, sleep through the whole thing, probably cuddling with Baxter. We're really nice and warm in a tent.
Oh, yeah.
And
I'm the little spoon, and then there's another fuzz little spoon on me.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break, guys.
Those good dolls. Hell yeah.
We're going to take a quick break. So...
kind of does. All right, we're back. Drinks and snacks
We are back.
accomplished.
Yeah, Oreo. All right.
Jeez.
So,
what's the temperature?
I mean, during the night, since you're at a higher altitude, the temperature drops rapidly. So it's
Okay.
very cold during the night.
Oh,
You're
that's
definitely
good.
snuggling.
Does it
back.
get frost overnight?
You might get a little bit of frost here, but also it kind of dries out as you get taller.
Okay,
As you
so
get higher altitude.
I got you. It's higher elevation, so it's super
Yeah.
thin. Okay, well then, freezing ass cold through
Yeah.
the night. I'm gonna sleep all the way through. I'm not taking a watch.
Yeah.
Dick. I'll wake,
Besides
up,
that-
I'll wake you up, dude. If it's your turn, you're up.
You got an alarm. I know it's
I like that how you always. I can see you doing that. Like always come back and waking up for his watch. Like it's your turn and like kicking his boot.
Yeah, just kicking him,
He
kicking
falls
him in
back
the back.
asleep.
Boom.
You're waking us up, and then Baxter's like, "Nom, nom."
You're up.
And got to bed. But besides that episode, there's nothing else happens during the night. That event, you wake up, and even as the molten disk of the sun crests over the distant mountains, you are up and breaking down camp, and on your way. Everyone eat another ration.
While we're
During
getting ready in
breakfast.
the morning,
Did I
and
get-
breaking down camp, I'm actually going to use mold earth on some loose dirt on the ground and kind of make a 3D representation of the map so far, so that you guys can see kind of where we started, where we've gone, how we came out through the other side of the mountains, kind of where it was.
So and
you even have little buildings pop up, little representations of
symbolic.
even words. You can even see the city's name, written in the dirt.
Yeah.
No fucking
I'm
way. That's
drawing-
where we are?
I'm like drawing.
I
a
thought we
picture
were in a
of it,
completely different place.
or I'm like
You-
writing it down.
You guys have gone a long distance.
So, in the morning when we're eating, I'm gonna see. What was all that howling last night? Was that you farting, Ulfrid?
No, I like to howl.
Oh, I guess it makes
When
sense
I
with the
travel.
wolf cowl on your head. Yeah,
Yes,
really.
I'm
into
one
it.
with the wolf.
Yeah, of wolf and man, really.
I'm just kidding.
No, it wasn't
No,
you.
I heard it too. No, it was down in the valley.
Oh.
There was, at first, I heard a bunch of wolves fighting, or not fighting. I'm sorry, just howling, and then a large
Those were
roar.
not wolves.
Huh?
Have any of
I've
you
heard
heard of?
wolves. Those were not wolves.
There were definitely wolves in the first set. I thought, right?
Yeah, the first howls were wolves. Whatever drowned them
Like
out.
the
was
big
not-
one wasn't. a
Yeah.
wolf.
Yeah.
You
So
any
yeah,
of you
so
heard
I was
of?
gonna say like the first set were wolves, but then one seemed to have put them in their place.
Do any of you believe in the Sasquatch?
God
I
bless
am
you.
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch, he's real. They've proven it, I think.
What, is he that man-bear pig we were talking about?
Perhaps that's what it is.
I mean, did I find any food last night? Because whenever I was walking around, I was also searching for small game, berries.
No, that's you're on watch. You're not hunting.
Oh, can't do both.
Different activities.
Okay.
And then before we leave, I'll use
This
mold
morning,
earth
I'm gonna
again
go before I eat.
to get rid of the map, so there's no
So,
trace left
if you-
behind.
The way it works, if you want to actually hunt, that's going to mean that's your travel task, right? So if you hunt,
I thought I
you
couldn't
can't-
do it when we were traveling.
you couldn't do it because you were helping move the cart.
Right, he's saying you instead of moving the cart, you could hunt, but then it would be harder for us to pass the
Yeah,
cart.
that then it gets harder to pass that test
Okay.
if you need to do that test.
Okay,
You dig?
sure.
You dig.
That works.
We dig. Hey, let's clean up camp and we should probably hit the road. No use in hanging out here. Get a march on. What does the road look like up ahead? Ulfrid, did you do any scouting?
Not on the road.
Shit.
Just around the
Baxter, can you send out Fuzzy and have him take a look?
Oh, he's
Sprout
not
some
that
moves?
fast.
No.
I mean, he can walk like ahead of us, but I don't know. It depends on how much time you want
What
to
about you, Quasar Q? You got anything that could give us a bird's eye view, perhaps?
We only have one way to go anyway.
I know, but it's good to get a look at where we're going.
If we must, let's just move it.
None of you? No? Alright, well. Up to me then.
Unless you want to ride that goat up there.
No. Let's just...
No riding the goats. You might be able to.
Yeah, that's actually... You know, I don't think a goat is a rideable creature, though. You can't... You have
How
to
long
sat-
does aid last? That's not still active, right?
They
No, that's a
count
new
on
day, so I would have to cast it again.
They count as mules. So if you can ride a mule, you can ride.
I think it have to be small, right? Same
So
thing
then-
with, like, a mastiff.
Before we all leave, I'm going to take another strip of the linen that she gave me, and then tie another bracelet around you guys, each of your wrists.
Is it the same amount?
Yeah.
5.
And then inspire you all with song.
He wakes you again with song.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. Is
So
that
you inspire
anybody
leader,
out
or
Wake
is
up,
that-
break down camp,
Good morning.
cook breakfast.
Good morning.
Albie, is that
basically.
you doing inspiring leader, or is that just you having a good
Yes.
time singing?
It's me doing inspiring leader.
Okay, isn't that an additional?
7
else?
temp HP.
That's what it is.
Oh, dang. On top of the
Top
5?
of the max.
Yes. on top of
Crazy.
the-
Oh wait, I thought the 5 already ended.
No, I just
No, he
cast
just
it
did it
It's a new
again.
day.
He did that
Yeah.
plus inspiring leader.
Because
Just
aid
love
is
12
every morning.
HP.
aid is
Every
increased to
morning,
max.
we
and
wake
then,
up and
temp
we
is
play.
different.
The same song. Actually, it's a new song every time. It's adding on a little bit. It's our journey of everything we've done thus far.
You know, I hate it when he does this, but it makes me feel so good. I can't help it.
To just know how far we've come and how far we'll go. This road up ahead looks pretty slow.
So
Hey,
you get back on the road after some time, and you know it's rough for a little while, but actually the road in terms of there's less trees and stuff like that. So using mold earth and stuff like that, you could actually get a pretty decent path going here.
Before we hit another day, I want to go look for food.
Okay, we can take a little break. Yeah. let's
No,
have
it's
some
like, or you guys
complete
can
time.
walk in. I'll just walk on the outside and try to be.
let's do
Quiet.
something.
You can choose to do that if you want, but it just means you can't do any other supportive activity.
Yeah, that's fine.
Go ahead, Alfred. Just
But
make sure you don't, get any
here's the deal:
problems.
we are in high alpine thing, so game is less harder to find. It's more hard to find, and it's not easy. So you actually have to roll for this one.
What?
Yeah, in a verdant or
Feature, dude.
forest or something like that, you would get it for free. But for here, it's hard. So I'm gonna say it's a DC 10 survival check.
Oh, friend. Oh, friend.
Yes.
right.
Finding us food some more.
So you find 4 rations.
Cool. Yeah, it says it gives fresh or food and fresh water for yourself and up to 5 other people each day.
Sure.
Crossbow
Which we only
into
need- yeah,
an
cool, that works.
eagle sea.
So 5
Yeah.
rations. Yeah, I'll give everyone 1. Oh, that needs 1.
Mhm.
And I'll keep
So,
the additional 2.
So
Nice.
while you're going, you're able to get a few marmots or a marmot or 2, and with your hand bow and find the stream as well. So you have water and food. Marmots are kind of greasy though, but and you actually make good headway. Again, the path is steep, and you find that you break the snow line. So even in summer, you're at high enough altitude where
Oh, now it's just snow.
it's snowing
Yeah.
up here.
Oof.
Um,
I'm gonna put on
and-
my traveler's clothes.
This is kind of where I'm a little bit more at home.
Yes.
blend in a bit more.
Anybody who has cold weather traveler's gear,
Yup.
Oh, I
it's
don't know.
specific.
I
Please,
like that.
So
I don't know. I didn't write down a choice for one.
It's an advantage on the Constitution saving throw, correct?
Well, I know we
I
had
don't think
the
we've gotten it.
yeah, because we got the there's one with the starting equipment that you don't specify whenever you get them.
Yeah.
So I
traveler's
probably
gear.
asked at the beginning, but you can go ahead and say it's cold weather traveler's
I
gear.
just don't. Honestly, I don't. I mean, I don't remember.
I mean, considering where you were, that's fine.
Sure.
You're not going through deserts.
We're not in
or
a
anything.
desert, yeah.
Yeah.
And then do we get or in the one that we got from the lady?
Mildred.
That was just that's not an actual
That's some shirts.
mechanical weather. That's
It just helped us blend in town.
it was just a cloak. Yeah, it's just
Okay,
not.
I'm
it's
not even gonna put it in my inventory then.
Okay.
I've got 2 of them.
Respect Mildred's cloak. Cloak.
Clock.
Throw it aside.
A
No, I'm
clock.
kidding.
Cloak.
Fuck
Try to
this
say
cloak.
cloak or clothes.
All right. You break the snow line. Even from these withering heights, Stormbrow towers above you ahead. The mountain. The wind buffets you in great icy gusts, and
It's a great
chill
name for
creeps
it,
into
yeah.
your bones. Everyone roll a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
But I get an advantage because I got the traveler's clothes,
If you
right?
if you have traveler's clothes, you can roll with advantage.
Oh my god.
We all should then. I mean,
Yeah, why don't
Probably
we,
not.
do we not
Use-
all have traveler's clothes?
Everyone, I think, has traveler's clothes. I think that's right.
Dang it, double eights.
Okay. Anyone
There we
who
go.
did not
What was the DC?
DC 15.
Oh shit! I'm gonna roll. Can I roll with my inspiration?
You say
Sure.
15 or 13? I thought you said.
DC 15.
Oh boy.
Actually, I had advantage, so I rolled twice. But then, can I use an inspiration to reroll once?
How does it work? Inspiration.
I think
When you
inspiration is
roll
better
a
for
die.
advantage.
re-roll a die. A d20.
Yeah, I think we should reroll one of them. I wouldn't do like a second.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you
instead
only
of
reroll
2.
one.
I would get one more reroll.
Okay.
That's how I thought it worked.
Same.
You can spend it when you make attack roll, saving throw, or ability check. Spending inspiration gives you advantage on that roll. Additionally, if your inspiration can reward another player for good role playing, clever thinking, or simply doing something exciting. When another player character does something that really contributes to the story, okay, whatever. You can give your inspiration to that another character. So it says it gives you advantage. You already had advantage.
So it's not re-rolling.
No, it doesn't say rerolls.
Interesting.
So that's
Oh
no.
yeah, I mean, look at even right now, like in D&D Beyond the Forum says no. You use inspiration when you make the roll.
Yeah.
You don't get to
Okay.
you don't get to
Yeah,
apply it
retroactively.
retroactively. use
Wow,
it.
This is
that's
not a luck
interesting.
point.
Totally
Yeah.
been using it the wrong way.
Same,
the
yeah.
entire time.
Yeah, you
Wow.
can't
Using it like luck.
retroactively use inspiration. So
Now we know. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, and you can't do double inspiration.
So-
So
and
double
anyone
advantage.
who failed, so got a less than 15, takes a level of exhaustion.
Hooray!
This is my home turf.
Can we?
You can't
Can
even
I?
see me? I jump into the snow. I love it here.
I can't silvery barbs that, or no?
I don't think so.
I mean, it's not an attack or
It-
spell.
It's a saving throw. You can do it on an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Yeah, because you can do that retroactively. Isn't that correct?
Yes. So, and it would give me, and I would grant myself advantage on the reroll. I think I'm going to do that because exhaustion sucks.
So it allows you to re-roll and get advantage on it.
Yes, silvery bar. Well, I can re-roll the roll, whichever roll I'm choosing. That could be somebody else's roll or my roll. And it also separately from that allows me to grant advantage on for attack roll, saving throw, or whatever for that creature. The next one they make, which in this case is me. So on me, the next one I make, which is this roll. So
You can re-roll with advantage. That's
Yes.
crazy.
it is a spell slot, and so that is something.
Interesting
Probably
use of it for sure.
Yeah, go for it.
11. Oh fuck, still
Karma.
failed.
All right. So yeah, everyone failed has exhaustion.
Always happens.
All right. So you continue
Don't worry, guys.
on.
I got this.
And now you're basically you've covered down. You got your heavy clothing on. You're trudging for the snow. Quasar, you're still using Move Earth to try and you're basically plowing ahead, and using the Move Earth to also try and move snow out of the way.
Well,
So
don't you also have created or destroy water?
I do have creator
So
destroy
you could use
water.
that on the snow and just destroy the snow.
Yeah,
for
but
a
it only
second.
destroys
yeah.
like up to 10 gallons.
Yeah, not a
Can you-
huge chunk. It would be
can you-
useful.
cantrip?
No, it's a spell.
No, that's a spell. That's a spell slot.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to use
Can you
that.
choose the temperature of
Yeah,
the
I'm not
water
going
whenever you
to.
cast that? Like, I don't even know.
Yeah, technically.
Yeah, I mean, if I had control
Destroy water.
which
Oh,
is,
that's what it would be.
which is a cantrip, that would be super useful right now. But instead, I have mold earth
It's okay.
because I didn't think we'd
There's also
be.
some debate whether ice and water are the same thing. I don't know.
Ice
Yeah,
is
man.
I think it
frozen
works because
H2O.
with control water, you can freeze water and turn it to ice
Okay,
and do
so
the
that's
opposite.
a cantrip,
So.
right? Is that a cantrip?
Yep.
It is, yeah.
That's badass.
But nonetheless, with the mold earth, you're basically moving. You're still clearing the road, and by proxy, it's moving a lot of snow. You find yourself hugging the cliffside, sheer on your left, and then plummeting drop on your right. And you're looking out. You can see through the blizzard the valley you were in that looks so distant now, so small.
And the cart can fit, right? Like in this space? The cart
sorry?
can fit.
Cart can fit, yeah. The cart can fit.
It's a-
You round a corner and you see something that immediately it just your heart plummets, and it's the mouth of another tunnel.
Oh, fun!
Like a natural tunnel or more
Like one of the
carved
ones
looking?
we went in before.
You can see that even through the debris and something that it's carved, and you immediately recognize the style of the carving, and it's the same dark stone with the reliefs in it, as the
Well,
tunnel you saw when you went through the brewery.
I guess we're going the right direction.
Yeah, that's reassuring, but okay, I'm not touching any levers this time. None at all.
Well, I don't think we'll have to worry about water coming down on us. Might be just a lot of snow, but we're not going to drown.
Should
But
we?
yeah,
like,
But I can
levers.
turn into a shark now.
Yeah, what?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
I can turn into a fucking shark now.
How can
I
you
have
do
a
that?
swim speed. So if there's water, that would be dope. I would
Swim
be.
speed of fourth. That's right.
Spider was helpful, dude. A shark would have been way more helpful.
Yeah. I have a
Q, is there anything you can't do? Like, holy shit, man.
Should we maybe just go into the tunnel a little bit and what time of day is it? Can I even
Yeah,
tell what
no,
time of day
here,
it is?
let's...
Yeah, it's probably like you're guessing. It's hard because it's snowing right now.
Yeah.
It's wind, but you're guessing it's late afternoon now.
Okay, perhaps we should maybe go in and just a little bit into the tunnel so we could still get some of the light, and camp or something and
well,
wait.
I can send Fuzzy in for. This will be perfect for her. She loves this kind of snoop job.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. And it's fucking cold.
Yeah, no, let's go inside the mouth of it. We'll just hang out outside the snow.
All right, so you guys kind of duck in the tunnel, and you immediately are got a sense of relief because you look and you can see a pinhole of light on the other end.
See
Doesn't
the
look like
outside.
it's that far.
Oliver's gonna sit in the cart and not use oil in his lantern, just to conserve it because I only have one canister.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's not nearly as far. Like you can see.
Perhaps we should still
the
send
other side of the
Fuzzy
ridge.
through, though.
I just know we'll hit a point where we won't be able to probably see the hand in front of our face. Once we're halfway through, probably.
Yeah, it might get pretty dark in the middle, but
Yeah. So I mean, at that point, when instead of using a lantern, I'm just gonna chill.
okay. So you go. I assume you guys are going to progress, and just like the old tunnel, the sides of the tunnel are carved with reliefs. And again, it shows these familiar scenes of travelers and merchants on the road in their alien exotic garb, moving through pastoral countrysides and along mountains. And but then you get and see the similar recurring characters that you saw before. You see these recurring king figures.
Are their faces scratched off?
Yeah, their faces have been broken off or yeah.
Man, somebody really went to all the time to walk this entire road and scratch off everyone's face.
And
I don't know. Someone was really pissed off.
and you see depictions of these 7 kings or whatever they are. You can tell by the crowns they're wearing, and you see them, a depiction of them all lined up along a long table. And you see one where, and then you stop because you see one something that catches your eye, and it's another depiction of that demon. And it shows the demon there, or that deity, and it shows the king basically kneeling before her, holding what looks like a dismembered head.
Decapitated.
And then
His cap was detated.
and then it continues, but you can see there's a change, something going on, and then you see a depiction of the demon, and it's standing at the altar, and a king's there again. The 7 kings are there again, and beside them is a figure that it looks like it could only be a giant. It's tall, wearing what looks like robes, but it's obviously larger than the others. It's a giant figure, and it seems to be with them. But the kings, instead of holding a head, they have a sword drawn, and they're standing for the demon, sword outstretched towards it. And
Are
then
all the faces also scratched out?
Yeah, so you
Like
can
including
see
the giants?
the giant's face is not scratched out.
Okay, so all the what we think are humans, like their faces are all scratched out.
Right.
I'm gonna go up to the one that's holding out the sword to the demon, or deity, or whatever. Is it one or all of them are doing it?
So the 7 kings again, they're all armed.
They're all armed.
Yeah.
And
the point of the sword is pointed at the demon.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay, I was gonna scratch my face into one of them.
And even as you go up to look closer, you look, and at the foot of the demon, you see the 6-spoked wheel,
the same one
with the crooked ends. But this is not a relief. This is fresh. It's been done with like some kind of liquid, and it's blood.
Yes.
And it's at the feet of the demon.
So I'm like looking at him like, oh, Baxter, could you smell this? Tell me what kind of blood it is. Are you that good at that? Could you?
I'm not, but that's what Fuzzy does.
Fuzzy,
again, Alistair, you are thinking of the songs you've heard, and you're rethinking, and you're kind of like you feel it like an itch on the back of your neck almost.
That's right.
And you're plucking some notes, and you're trying to remember, and
bloody roots.
You begin singing a song, almost half remembered. It's something from your days when you were back, still a kid, at the Bard's College in Allengad. And there's the story of Medower, the Pain Eater. So that's what they call her. And there's a story of the Sorcerer Kings, the Kings of Sai, who made war against a demon, or the Dark Goddess, and they made treaty with the giants as allies against her. And they met the queen, or the Dark Goddess, the Pain Eater, on the battlefield, and made to meet her on the battlefield with the giants. And you can even see it as you're walking. You see this panel, and you see a whole army on horses with their banners. And in the midst of them are giants in full plate mail.
Holy shit.
With great swords on their shoulder. And they're marching together to war. And then you see a depiction of the battle, but it looks like they're victorious in this battle, but that's different from the song. The song says that they made ready for battle, and the giants came to the field, but the humans didn't.
Yeah, the men never showed.
The men never showed up. and the Pain Eater, crushed them. But she didn't destroy them. She cursed them. And as is her way, she cursed them to an eternity of agony. And she did this by twisting them in all their line that followed. And that line became the Etten. It became the Fomorian. And it became the Cyclops. And from that day, the giants became the enemies of man. For they blamed their loss on the abandonment by the humans. And just as you're singing these last lines, you break through the other end of the tunnel. And you walk out onto what looks like a bridge. And
oh shit.
You are in some kind of valley. And the wind is howling, it's still snowing. And you're on this bridge and you take a look over the edge and it's meters down to solid ice.
Yeah, I pull the wagon to a halt. I'm not going to cross the bridge. I'm just going to stop and immediately be like, no, fuck. Shit.
And
I hate bridges. I hate bridges.
Is it a rope bridge?
No, it's stone. It's the same architecture.
I hate bridges.
This is a solid stone bridge.
I had one on my way. On my
builds out what must be hundreds of meters. You can't see the other side through the blizzard.
Yeah.
And it just goes over this frozen lake.
Damn, bridges. I had one on my commute to work a long time ago. All it takes is one delivery truck, flip over, it fucking ruins everything. Traffic for miles.
Well, I don't think we'll really have to worry about delivery caravans out here.
Yeah, but you had... did you not see on the inscriptions in the walls? And the stories and the song?
What, you scared of some giants?
Yes.
Look, you're the human. They don't like you.
Yes.
Maybe I should go first. I got nothing against ferrets.
Yeah, plus you... How does this bridge look?
It looks old.
Yeah, that's
it looks like it's stone for eons. But
want me to scale ahead? I don't mind.
I just hate bridges. I really don't feel comfortable crossing them.
Well,
but it looks
way to go.
Fully intact. I mean, you don't see any.
I'll start walking it.
Okay. So you go out and you realize that you're in this is like almost like a frozen reservoir or something. You're over. It doesn't look man-made, but it's a huge frozen lake. And the farther you get out, the more you can feel the wind and you're exposed to the elements. But yeah, it looks like it just goes on.
As I walk, I'm like just jumping on the stone.
Okay. I mean, it's solid. It's
looking safe.
I mean, one thing is, just seeing these tunnels, this engineering is spectacular. The fact that it's as old as you think it is, and it's still basically in fully functional condition.
All right, we're going to take a bunch of deep breaths, and
you can see that most of snow have like gathered on parts of the bridge, and you can see it. But yeah, it looks like it's basically intact.
All right, very slowly.
Are we moving or what?
Moving the bridge, moving the wagon. Damn it, the wagon forward. Just very slowly, just.
So you get out into the bridge, and then you start to see and the mouth of the tunnel dwindles behind you. Shit. And it's eventually swallowed by the sleet and snow. And you must be getting close. You can almost make out the contours of what looks like a mountainside across the other side of the bridge. And you're moving along, and then all of a sudden, two figures step out, or three figures step out from
The whiteout.
behind the snow mounts
Yeah.
on the bridge, and they're each cloaked, and they have what looks like a nubile bronze mask over their face.
Wait, we can
And-
see them from how far we are? How far are we?
They stepped out, and they're maybe 20 feet in front of you, 30 feet.
Oh, real close.
Real
Yeah.
close.
And
We're just passing through, friend.
Oh, wow. So weird seeing people out here in the freezing fucking cold on the middle of a bridge.
We're a place to be hanging.
Yeah.
and then one of them, you hear him saying, they're speaking Dozin.
Okay.
And he talks to the other one, and he says, the one that's behind him, he says, "Emissary, you must continue. This is a gift from Pain Mother." And without saying anything, the emissary, or the one that's standing behind him, turns and begins keep moving on down the path. But the two other ones stay there. And
are we the gift?
Towards us. He's moving towards us down the path.
he's moving farther
Away.
down,
Oh,
Where we're going.
away from you, towards where you're heading.
I say aloud. Wait, do we hear him say that?
Yeah, you can hear him over the wind.
Say, are we the we bring gifts?
He's like, "You are the gift.
That's what I was worried about.
Your pain will make us strong."
I always consider myself a gift, yes, but
Pain make us
for
strong.
anyone.
Oh, and then it clicks with me, like they are followers of the Pain Eater of some sort.
I shoot him.
Well, I can't stop that.
Okay. Everybody roll.
Okay,
initiative.
when that happens, you know.
I don't trust him.
I
I shoot
roll.
these guys.
I say
me cast
basically
invisibility
I'll go,
first.
I say Ulfrid, and then you go. I shoot him.
All right. So everyone roll initiative.
Hairpin on the trigger. Ooh.
I feel like that's Alfred's move. Is like before anything happens, I shoot somebody.
Just let me turn invisible first. God.
Let me get my wild shit.
He's like, your pain will make us strong. He's like, click. Nope.
That's the magic word right there.
Oh, cool. Okay, cool.
I got a 5 on the initiative. I go dead last. I rolled a 1.
Yeah, we did not have the best initiative on this one, boys.
Does my first shot, does it initiating the combat mean I got like a, not a surprise round, but go first?
No free shot this time. No
Huh?
free shot.
Free shot? No free shot?
No free shot.
Okay, so then I don't shoot yet because it's not my turn.
Yeah, no, you go for your gun is what you go for.
Oh yeah, it works. Yeah, it's like the quick draw, like the.
I'm still on my wagon.
I think a
Yeah.
lot of us are.
Let's do that.
I was walking. I hopped off.
Yeah, you were the one that was leading the cart. I started following pretty far behind, so these guys
Yeah.
are 20 feet from you, and I'm a little far behind you, like just a little bit
You're
behind
probably
you.
speaking to me directly at that point.
Yeah, so they're just like talking to you.
I
You
thought
can
we were
have
all
him.
together like halfway down the bridge.
Bye, Wilfred.
Fair enough.
He
Yeah,
like
we
comes
got
back
sometimes.
so badass, like Pain Eater fucking power. Fuck that shit.
So let's see. Yeah, what do we do for initiative here? 5. Let's get
Yes.
everybody in here.
Sanko.
And Gordon, you
Oh,
both rolled 8s with 3 decks. You guys got to figure that out.
You guys should
Well,
roll.
Rollies.
And I also need to roll for Fuzzy here because she has her own initiative.
Fuzzy. Okay, let me get Fuzzy.
He's fluffy.
Rollies.
Little ferret or whatever. You can bring up the fluffy token. That's
Yeah.
basically what it is.
Oh, Fluffy. Why doesn't Fluffy have a token anymore?
I don't know.
Well, it looks like you get a box.
Perfect. Her initiative is also 8. Just like
God
mine.
damn it.
Good Fuzzy. Yeah, you want
I
to
will
be
be
with
right
your
back.
daddy.
Oh, it's a character setting. Oh, fuck. What I'll do is...
I'll let Alfred. You should probably go first, just in that initiative tie, since you were already ready to go.
Sure. Yeah, that works.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
You get the slumbering cat. Here we go. Fuzzy?
With an eye.
All right. And okay. Everybody see?
Yep.
Flatulence.
Wow.
Just
Good,
smell
they fucked
it.
up. Whip themselves before they attack us.
And yes, remember, some of you have levels of exhaustion.
Oh, it looks like the. Can you give me control of the animals?
Which is for ability checks. Yeah.
Animals?
Yeah, I'm just noticing they're like in behind the wagon.
Yeah.
Or you could just move the wagon back.
Yeah.
I don't know how. Yeah, because I was on the wagon.
It's fine.
Oh, then. Can you click my token and bring it to the front also?
You're there? Okay, we're going to leave them where they are.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
Well, I don't know. Okay, well, I don't know where we were.
If you're on the
No,
wagon,
that's
that's fine. You can be on the wagon. Okay. And let me do them.
Oh, they're flagellants.
What? Flagellant?
Flagellants. Not to be confused with flatulence. See, I was really hoping when Edmund got off our cart or wagon, that the constable was going to get on the wagon and ride with us, and I was going to use minor illusion to make a fart sound when he sat down, and just missed out on that opportunity.
We always need the mystical whoopee cushion.
Yeah, mystical whoopee cushion is the best. It's one of the reasons I got minor
Magic
illusion.
artifact right there.
Yeah, just to make people fart.
I got minor illusion to run away from the cops. Huh?
Yeah, same thing. You know, you like put up like a fucking wall and then hide behind it. Like, it's amazing.
I don't think minor illusion can put up a whole wall.
You can do that. You can put up a chest big enough to hide behind.
Oh, well, yeah. But you can't, like, block off an alleyway.
No, you wouldn't be actually blocking it. They could walk right through it, but you could make it look like it was blocked off.
I don't think minor illusion can make something that big, but okay. Five-foot cube. I suppose if there's a tiny wall.
Oh, here we go. I didn't fix the screen here. Now where it can see what's going on. Jesse, can you bring my token up to front? It's like I'm under the cart. The wagon is on top of me. I'm getting bus rolled right now.
There you go.
Thank you. Oh boy. These guys are gonna be fun. I bet they like getting hurt. That's exactly what they like. They
Their
like.
kink, yeah.
That's like their thing. We just gotta heal them. Let's just not fight them. We'll fight them with passive.
And it's their turn. So they look at one another and they say, "This is a gift from the Pain Eater.
Yes.
The pain will make us strong." And then you see them, they reach in and each of them pulls out what looks like a beaker or a small vial, and it's full of this purple liquid. And they take it, and and they just down it. And you can see like they start to like shiver almost.
Oh, good.
And
It's a meth cult.
and they attack. So they charge forward. Each one of them holds a sword, and then they pull out a cat whip.
What
And
is...
they're going to charge you, Alfred.
Naturally.
Naturally.
His name is Alfred, and he's about to be dead.
All right. So we're
Probably
going to do...
But Quasar will save you. No?
I don't know about that.
What's your AC?
His head will Fred be dead.
15.
15.
Did you say that the Harbinger is moving away from us?
Yeah. He's continuing down the road.
We have to stop them.
I have trip attack, but I don't go.
He's way far away.
And
Misty step.
so this one runs at you, and like he charges, and he moves really fast, like unnaturally fast.
Head, right? So he's like, and they have golden masks on their face, right?
They have bronze masks.
Yeah.
on.
Now, like,
Without
if, I
masks.
mean, I think I know, like, those things are like fashioned to their head, right? Like fastened, not like they're like it's like nails, like Iron Maiden style, right? It's like because they like the pain. It's like that mask is like pure pain, right? So it's fucking terrifying.
Sexy, dude.
Like a death mask.
So it comes at you, Alfred, and it swings, and but it goes wild. It's like overzealous, and so it's overcommitted to the swing. You easily dodge it, but the second one follows. Swing. That's a hit. So
And riposte.
you take 9 slashing damage. As the other one catches you with his whip, and you can feel that there's pieces of metal on each strand of the cattail, and they dig into your shoulder. And as it does so, it draws back the whip, and it tears your flesh. And yeah, 9 slashing damage.
Cool.
and
I'm gonna
even-
attack it back.
Okay. And
Riposte.
you can see almost like it whimpers. It gives like a giddy whimper as you sees the blood leaking down your shoulder.
I missed though.
Missed.
Yeah, I missed.
So and he ducks just in time as your bolt flies over and disappears into the whiteout.
Damn it. Off to a great start.
And even as the blade, even as the blood leaks down your arm, the giddy one squeals and says, "Harvester, join us. The blood flows already." And Alistair, you hear like a crunching sound behind you.
Oh.
And you look
Good.
over to the edge of the bridge, and a big gangly hand reaches over the edge of the bridge and grabs onto the edge of the bridge, and it's got blackened talons, and it lifts itself over, and you see this hideous humanoid form
Oh god.
clamber over the edge, and it's just a mound of scarred flesh, and you can see that there's parts of its skin that have been cut away.
I told you I hate bridges.
It's festering, and it's a troll.
Oh, he's come to collect the toll. He's the toll troll. He's
God.
come
Wants to get that boy's soul.
nasty.
What?
We're doomed. Hey, he can't be that close. You gotta be a little further back, my guy.
What?
What are you talking about?
Oh, is he buck naked?
He's a jolly green
He's
giant.
not clothed from the waist up.
Oh, but he is clothed.
And he has what looks like a club with him.
Great.
And the club is studded with human teeth.
Oh my God, that's nasty.
And he is probably close to 9 feet tall. And you can see in the middle of his chest a fresh wound. It looks like it's scarred over hundreds of times, but it's fresh cut again. And it's the 6-legged wheel in his chest.
Oh great, it's a fucking troll. They got a cave troll.
And he says, fresh offerings for harvest. And you see him reach down and he caresses what looks like a bronze syringe on his waist.
Oh my God. No.
And he's going to charge you, Alistair.
No. No.
It's because like no one really rolled good initiative, even them.
No.
But we all just rolled shittier.
Jesse, for player knowledge, is it the same troll?
No, it's not.
Okay.
No.
What, did Alistair have a run-in with a troll at some point?
No, a different character with
Okay.
different. It's like, please tell me it's not the same troll. But
This
they
is
so
Leon
they
the
all use
Harvester.
syringes. Oh great, we're fucking doomed. They're gonna inject us with black ichor. Oh God.
You gonna turn infected?
No, they harvest adrenochrome,
Oh yeah, that's right. Fear.
adrenaline.
Liquid fear. They're gonna give you. They're gonna slowly torture you and harvest the adrenaline from your body. That's what's gonna happen. I don't know how they could do that to Quasar, but they're gonna find a way to make you feel pain too, dude. So what this troll doesn't know is that I am immune to trolls.
You
And
are a troll.
it leaps and lands on the back of the wagon, Alistair.
Oh,
And
careful, you're going to
swings at
damage
you
You're immune to troll damage.
with its club.
Oh, great. Please miss.
That is a 17, sir. I believe that's a hit, correct? Unless going,
I mean,
going,
gun.
Sounds like a hit.
Do I want to use a spell?
Do you?
That is 11 slashing damage, sir.
All right, I'm taking it. I have to.
Fine. Too early.
And comes around as it hits you. The swing catches you across the back of the shoulder, nearly lifting you out of your seat. And he swings again. Oh shit! That's a modified 22.
Okay, that one I'm gonna have you do silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs. The silver serpents wrap around my body, hopefully forcing you to reroll and miss.
So I have to reroll, right?
Yes.
Do I have to reroll a disadvantage or just reroll?
You're just rerolling.
Okay, so that's a modified 18.
Well, it still hits me.
All right.
Shit.
That is another 11 damage, slashing damage to you, sir, as it catches you with the back swing, rocking you in your seat.
Oh, I'm at 16 HP.
And it lunges forward, mouth agape. You can see its broken, shattered teeth.
He's gonna kill me.
Smell the stink of its festering hide.
You're gonna eat
I don't
you.
even have the eyes of the beast on me.
And let's see what that is. Oh, fuck. That is a natural 20, sir.
Oh, jeez.
Yep, can't do
Who has
anything.
silvery barbs that?
Can't. Already
I
used
know.
my reaction.
I know.
So that is...
This is where I die.
We made it to episode 4 this time. Or
Yeah.
whatever this is.
Very good.
Come on, I'm not gonna let you die.
13 additional 13 piercing damage as it clamps down onto your shoulder with its mouth.
Ah.
You're gonna lose an arm.
I'm taken. Not available. Not on the market.
Alistair.
Are you down, Alistair?
No, I have 3 HP.
Ooh.
Okay.
Those temporary hit points.
So who has better dexterity, Alfred or Dexter?
We have the same, but I think we said Alfred should go first.
Alfred, it's your
I
turn.
also
Yeah,
actually I
very
rolled an
happy.
11, so I think I go first.
Yeah.
Oh, you roll 11? I did not know that.
Yeah. I think I'm 0 on the turn order right now.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
11.
All right, you're first, Quasar.
Yeah, Alistair, I think that when it comes to healing you versus stopping the Harbinger, I'm probably gonna heal you. I think that's the better option at this point. So I was gonna take the starry form of the archer, but I think with current circumstances, I will take the starry form of the chalice. So,
Thank you.
Good choice.
all of my lights light up, and I have a constellation of a cup kind of is there for a second, and I'm going to go ahead and cast Cure Wounds. Let's do it at level 2 because you're hurting. Oof.
Is it
Oof. That sucks, dude.
Don't you have to touch with Cure Wounds?
Yeah, I'm gonna go over there. Don't you worry. Shitty rolls. Sorry, dude. 14.
Better than
Okay.
nothing. That's one hit.
Oops.
Does anyone have any healing potions?
I do.
Nice.
That's my turn.
Thank you.
All right,
That was really shitty. I rolled 2 1s.
Yeah.
that sucks. All right, Alfred, it's your turn, man.
All right, sick. Yeah, those 2 guys ran up on me, so I'm going to shoot at Flatulent 1. I'm gonna do a sharpshooter because I can now. Oh, I didn't mean to do it with advantage. Oh, yes, I did because I was using inspiration. I forgot to say that. That's why I did. That's why I triggered my advantage.
Okay, that's a hit.
Bam! 18 damage in his face.
Yeah.
One crossbow bolt just. I saw him. He basically came up and missed me, and I just, as he was leaning down, just the bolt was like almost right at his face already.
Yeah, so you like raise it up and like you're meant to put it right in the middle of his face, but he flinches and it goes through the side of his throat, and it goes clear through and out the back, and you can see like the blood sprout out the back of his neck and the thing go, and you're like, this guy's dead, and he reaches up and grabs the wound, and then he starts. It's like this weird like hoarse like gurgling sound, and you realize he's laughing.
I hear that, and I quickly reload another. Bam at him again. Only I guess
Okay.
more of a sound.
You want to make another roll?
Yeah. Sorry. This one. Okay, cool. Sorry. Oh wait, hold on. Don't tell me. I do superiority die. No one's probably gonna miss. That's fine.
Or use your inspiration and roll with advantage, right? Since you don't know if it hits or misses yet.
Before you roll, though.
Oh, I guess it could be because if I don't know if it hits yet, that would be technically the same thing, right? But you just don't know what the first roll is.
It said you had to do it before you roll.
What would happen if, like, say theoretically in
Or
person,
you'd be rolling with
I
advantage.
only had 1d20 in person. Like technically,
It's not
I'll
like
roll-
he's re-rolling a miss. I think he'd still be rolling with advantage at this
And
point.
be losing and I'd be expending
Throw
it.
or ability check, you spend your inspiration point.
I'd still be expending it. Like regardless, whatever this roll is, it will be expended. You know what I mean? Like it's like this. It's not like I'm gonna roll it and.
Well, the question is, can you miss and then decide to add it?
Well, I don't know.
No,
I didn't know that I
no,
missed
but we
it.
don't know if you missed technically because you didn't say
tell
whether
me
it hit or missed yet.
Right, but you see what you roll, right? If you roll a 1,
Will be the same thing as if I
just be
rolled like.
oh, I'm using inspiration.
I'm saying if I roll in person, like
I don't think you
I
can
only
use.
have-
I think you have to declare it.
I think you have to declare it before you roll.
But either way,
that works.
it's miss.
It's not either way if it's a miss, because if I were to re-roll, I could still hit. So this way, it is a miss. I was gonna say in person.
Let's assume it's a miss. Their AC is better than 7.
Right. Okay. Cool. Well, I have action surge, so I'm gonna go ahead and shoot him again. I don't like that he laughed at me. With it, inspiration.
Nope.
It says you have to choose this before you make the roll.
I did it right when I rolled it. Like, oh, inspiration. I'm sorry. Before I even knew what the result was, I just didn't toggle it.
You hit.
So it hits either way.
You're hella funny, Austin.
I forgot to toggle it. I didn't get to see what it was.
Damn, 15.
So from a 15.
Oh, you're sharpshooter now. Oh my god, that's why.
All right. This one gets him straight in the face, and he goes down like a sack of bricks.
Oh damn.
Is he dead?
He's not moving.
Okay, cool. So that one, was again like him clutching his neck. And I saw that, and I just basically shot through his eyeball. He has a mask on, but it's like the hole where he would be seeing
The
through.
bolt goes through it, dude.
Because like I know exactly how I can angle it. Because I'm a sharpshooter. And then that's it. That's all I can do.
All right, Baxter, that's you, man.
All right. Well, here we go.
Help.
I'm gonna do my best. Okay, we'll see what we got. Alfred, you're fine. Keep doing what you're doing. I don't gotta worry about you. No one ever does. Which one of the flagellants died though? Was it 1 or 2?
One.
1 is dead. 2 still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Then I'm gonna move over here, and Fuzzy can stay where she is for now. We'll do some stuff with her in a second. And then I'm gonna look over at the big trolley guy who just took a couple big hits at my friend. And what's the range on this? 30 feet. Gonna summon 2 little spectral feathers to go tickle in at his armpits while I cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter at him.
Oh my god.
So I have to be here. So it's a wisdom save on his part.
On Flagellant 2?
No, on the troll.
Okay.
Ooh, intelligence save? Or wisdom save? Wisdom save.
DC 13. Wisdom save.
It's 13, you said?
Yeah.
Fails.
Yes.
All right. And he falls over laughing, whatever a troll laughing sounds like. And
You know, their whole existence is pain, and the way that you cure pain is with laughter. You're so brilliant.
we got this, guys. But they kind of already are laughing anyway, and that's not really fixing it.
But they're laughing at our pain. That's
Yeah.
different.
So I think he can make a save at the end of each of his turns again. But yeah, it's on the ground and essentially incapacitated. Yep, incapacitated, unable to stand up.
Okay. Each time it takes damage, and each time at the end of its turn.
At the end of its turns, yeah. And then, for my bonus action, I'm going to unsheath my sword and begin a little whistle as I activate my blade song, and
All
say,
right.
"Fuzzy, sick him!" Looking at Flagellant 2. And for her action, which luckily enough comes immediately after mine, she's gonna run down my arm over top onto Ulfred's head and assault the eyes of Flagellant 2, doing the help action to give him advantage on his next attack.
Okay. It could actually attack too, right?
No, it's just a fine familiar thing. I don't think cats can attack. I mean, it can, but it's 1 slashing damage.
Oh,
It's gonna have it do the help action.
Okay. All right. All right. So the troll becomes his head back. It's howling laughter. You can see blood dripping down his mouth where it bit Alistair. And even as it's like licking its lips, it's like overcome with its revelry, and he lifts up a talon, and you see it trace the spoke in the 6-spoked wheel in its chest again, cutting deep into the flesh with its talon. Alistair, your turn.
He's laughing though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. How high is the side of this bridge, or is it flat?
It's like 30 feet down.
No. I'm talking about the railing on the side of the bridge.
Oh, railing is like waist high.
Okay. So the wagon is above the railing.
It's probably
Wagon
it's
wheel.
probably a little higher than the bed of the wagon.
Really? If it's waist high, the wagon is on wagon wheels.
Well,
which would be...
this corner, there's like footing here along the edge. So you step up onto the footing, and then it's like waist high if you're at the railing.
Right.
So
Okay.
it's probably,
What I would like to do is maneuver the wagon to the side of the bridge and push the troll off of the wagon. Off the bridge.
Okay, so you're going to try and move the wagon. So you're going to have to get the mules to pull the wagon up onto the edge.
Yes,
Like
to the
we
side. And do one of these. Whoop and gloop.
So it would be an animal handling check to get them to go like off-road onto the edge.
Right.
And then you would have to do, I'll let you do that as a bonus action.
I mean, I'm driving the wagon still. This thing is attacking me, I guess. And
Yeah,
I'm
but you're
hurt.
doing a check, right? So,
Right, so...
it's
I mean,
hard.
yeah, and I am exhausted, so I am at disadvantage on it. I was just wondering what it would be to do that.
Yeah, because you're not really on the road. You got to like go up on the curb,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, that's why I was asking. Could I just back it up and like push the wagon up and over and like?
I mean, it would be the same thing. You're doing animal handling check.
Okay, animal handling, and then
Then you would have to do a strength check to push.
disadvantage on both of them. Do I know the DCs? Would I know them ahead of time?
Animal handling, I would give it medium, so it would probably be 15.
Shit. Probably better off just attacking.
It's a critical hit if you do
Throw
melee.
his ass off the goddamn bridge. I could kill him. Fuck it, I'm gonna go for it. That's what my character would do.
Do it, Al.
Let's do it. All right, animal handling check. He said 15. Fuck, that's hard. All right.
You can't inspire yourself, can you?
I can't bardic inspiration myself, but I can silvery barbs myself. I just don't want to waste my spell slots trying to do
No,
this.
yeah, don't do that. Just do the roll. See what happens. Go play D&D.
Ah, fuck it. You know what? Okay. I take it back. I'm gonna turn around. Okay, so the fucking animals are fucking freaking out. This guy's on the back. He's already smashed into my wagon. Quasar's come over to heal me. I'm going to maneuver around the... He's incapacitated, right?
Yes. So if you melee attack him, it's a crit.
Right.
He also can't take attacks of opportunity.
Correct.
If you run.
Right. So that's why I was thinking
But if you attack him, he can
make a
have another
saving
save.
throw again,
Yeah.
and he might fail.
just, discuss a strategy.
Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to draw both of my blades, my short swords. I'm going to look at this troll, and I am going to start cracking jokes. You ugly motherfucker. I'm
He
going to
laughs
use
hard,
my bardic inspiration to do cutting words, or unsettling words, which is going to make him have to subtract my bardic inspiration die from the next saving throw that he has to make. So that's a d6, so let's just roll that. Right, meow. Come on, get a good roll. Thank you. So he'll have to subtract 4 from his saving throw, which he's probably going to have to do here soon. I'm going to maneuver. Guess I need to stay here. Okay, and I'm going to go for the attack. So that was my bonus action, and now I'm going to go for the attack. I have advantage, and it's an automatic crit if I hit, which I should. Okay. 18 hits the troll, Jesse,
Yes.
for 5 damage. But
I think, yeah, you get advantage anyways, right? Because he's prone.
yeah, it's a crit though because he's incapacitated. It's a melee attack and he gets incapacitated. So.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my piercer to re-roll that 1. Okay, so 8 and 9 damage. So 17.
Well, that's adding your modifier on both those die. So subtract 3 from one of them.
Oh, sorry. Yes. So
It'll be 8 and 6.
8 and 6. So 14 damage.
14 damage.
And now he has to make a saving throw, the wisdom saving throw again, to see if he stops laughing, but he has to -4 to that roll.
Good point. Yeah. Yeah. Good call.
Okay. So
DC 13.
So really DC 17.
Yeah.
So okay, and he has, and I think a negative. It's a wisdom, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So he fails.
Yes.
He's still
Okay.
laughing. You get
Still laughing. Okay,
yeah,
so
it doesn't even look like he feels the wounds. You see
right.
it
So
like-
I stab him a few times, or one time, I guess, and he's still laughing. And then I'm still going to move the cart forward. Is that an animal handling check, just to move it forward?
move forward. No.
Okay. So hopefully, does he have to make a deck save and like fall off the back because he's incapacitated? Does he fall off or does he stay on the
goes
wagon?
with it.
He's prone already.
So is he staying on the wagon or does he fall off the back of the
Still on
wagon?
the wagon.
He does? Okay, perfect. Let's move closer. So move me up 1, 2.
Wait, is he prone or is he incapacitated?
He's
Both.
both.
He's both, technically.
Oh, okay, cool. 'Cause I know
Uh,
they're very different
Yeah.
conditions.
No, it's both.
Some-
It's both conditions. Yeah.
move forward 3 squares for me, Justy. And the wagon and everything with it, too. And then I guess him as well on the back.
Why are you bringing him over here? I came over here to be away from that thing.
It's like I'm
Look how
trying
much
to
it hurt you.
all of it. Hopefully we can push him off the wagon and just get the fuck out of here.
All right. Is it your turn?
This guy.
So yeah, so I move them forward and then I can still move, right?
I think that's your probably.
Yeah, okay, that's my turn. I guess
I mean, you could do the rest of your movement, I guess.
I'm just
Gonna
gonna.
jump off.
No, I'm just gonna get to the side. I'm good.
Okay. And it's back to Flagellant 2.
Oof. Okay, I think that was a pretty good use of a turn.
He's gonna swing at you, Alfred. Actually,
Don't you dare touch my fuzzy.
Every time he swings, just
yeah, no, actually, you're right. He's gonna swing at the cat.
Oh,
What's the
Every time he
DC?
swings,
What's the DC of the cat?
Fuzzy's AC is 12. He's got 2 hit points. Wait, no.
Fuzzy? No.
He's got,
Hit.
wait. He's got 3 hit points.
Luckily, you can recall him back with a ritual,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, totally. He's fine. She's
Just
fine.
takes
Just poofs.
6 damage, so he's dead.
Just poofs
No,
over it.
you bastard! You just wrote your own death warrant. I'm gonna fucking kill you. Get over
I'm
here!
gonna say it just turns around and boots it off the edge of the bridge. Like,
No.
It just gets sent back. It just gets sent back to its plane, right? The Feywild.
Yeah, Faye.
the image of it actually flying over the edge.
I just. You're fucking dead.
You don't fuck with animals in this crew, okay? We're animal lovers here.
I'm the only animal you fuck with. That's me.
All right.
Fuck with, not. I wish.
Not fuck. Yeah.
I saw that face.
All right, he has to make a end of
However,
this
it's
turn.
his turn,
has to
but,
make a saving.
You're looking up at him, Alistair, and even as you render his flesh, you see it stealing itself back up.
Yeah, nasty. He's good.
And he gets to make a roll.
Fail.
This time, it's just a DC 13.
People get out.
And that's a pass.
At the end of his turn, though.
Yep.
At the end of his turn is over.
Perfect.
Quasar's your turn.
He hasn't
Oh,
stood
God.
up yet, right? He's still prone.
He is still prone and incapacitated.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
not
Well,
incapacitated.
he's
not
prone,
incapacitated, he's prone.
so attacks advantage, but not crit.
The enemy in the distance is still walking away from us.
I thought incapacitated. Sorry, it's just all. It just can't take actions or reactions.
The spell ended, so it's no longer incapacitated, but
Oh,
it
but
is
even
prone
so-
currently because it has not gotten out.
I was sure something about a crit. I'm like, well, neither of which give you a crit.
Incapacitated would.
No, it just says incapacitated is a creature that can't take actions or reactions.
Well, no, a melee attack against an incapacitated creature is automatically critical.
Well, it's not paralyzed. I think paralyzed or petrified is a different one. Unconscious, I think maybe.
That will be back 5 damage.
Yeah, if it's unconscious, you have the critical damage or the critical hit damage.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he wasn't unconscious. Okay,
It's always
Jesse,
the-
should
it's
give
always
him
the
It's
yeah.
all right. I'm gonna give that one for free because he didn't do that much extra damage.
5 HP. It was 5 health.
That's fine. You get that for free.
My
Hey.
bad.
The controls like
I'm thinking of
that
whole
one free.
person is what I'm
Extra
thinking
cup.
of.
Yeah.
The enemy in the distance. How far away are they now? Are they running? Are they walking?
The who?
The Harbinger.
I'm gonna say the Harbinger. He's gone.
Quasar
No,
hit.
He can't be gone. He can't be gone. There's no
Yeah,
way.
I mean,
He can only
I have-
move 60 feet around.
he was sitting there, and we've skipped his turn, so he would have kept moving.
You would have moved only 60.
So is he
where it was.
less than 150 feet away from me at this
Um,
moment?
you don't know because you can't see him anymore in the whiteout.
Yeah, Quasar, don't worry
No.
about it. Kill this troll.
We'll catch up. Don't worry. We're going where he's going.
Let's see.
But yes, hold person gives you the paralyzed.
Yeah,
condition,
that's what I'm
which
thinking.
I think.
He's a troll. He just healed those hit points anyway.
Him.
Then yeah, I'll just guiding bolt patrol then.
Oh no.
That sucks.
Is that the hit?
Is 8 a hit? 8's not a hit. On troll.
Oh no. I think there's technically disadvantage too because it's prone.
Oh.
Oh, it's still prone.
Yeah,
Oh,
and it's a ranged attack, so it would have gotten disadvantage anyways.
Yikes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Shit.
Had I realized he was still prone, I probably wouldn't have done that, but that's on me. So let's just say.
Yeah, I mean,
cast.
if he wasn't prone, it wouldn't have hit anyways. So
That's right. I'll just bonus action shillelagh and get ready in case he comes within melee range, and I'll just make the difference here. I'm just gonna
Alright.
cut over here.
Alfred, it's your turn, sir.
Cool.
Pushing attack. Shoot the troll.
I could, but this guy's right next to me, dude. I gotta kill him.
Fuck that guy. We'll kill him.
He killed Fuzzy.
Yeah, and I have advantage. Right?
He has to die. Well, not anymore.
Yeah, you don't have.
What's your? How's Alistair looking again?
Hurt.
Pretty hurt. Oh, I don't have the advantage anymore. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the
He
Fuzzy's
killed
gone.
the cat.
Oh, it was okay. I got what you're saying.
It was
Okay.
a flanking thing.
Oh, although.
Oh, I thought you gave me some kind of special thing. Like, okay, cool.
No, just flanking.
Cool. Then I will still shoot him because I probably wouldn't have my back turned to the troll since this guy's been punching me and fucking me up. Let me shoot him first. Ooh. Negative 5 kills me.
That's a miss.
Yeah,
All right.
bites you sometimes.
Yeah, no worries. I'm gonna do it again.
Sure.
My bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
And with this one.
Damn.
Shit! God!
Yeah.
It almost hit that 14 too.
So you can see he's like still shivering, like he's like, and he's like almost like squealing under his breath, and he moves fast, like, and it's hard to get a beat on him. And
Yeah, I think it's a little cold on my hands too, like trying to slip it in. Maybe I'm
much too close.
the bolt in, and as I pull it back, I don't quite latch it, so it's
Yeah, like misfires a little
slipping
bit.
out.
Yeah.
Um,
All right.
yeah,
Anything
that
else?
is. Or actually, what I'm gonna do really quick, I'm just gonna move to this side of him. So I'm just gonna kind of tuck and roll around him to get
Sure.
to the
Baxter's your turn.
All right. As much as I want to kill that bitch, I gotta go help my friend. I can get another fuzzy. I can't get another Alistair. So, with my blade song active, I'm going to just kind of pull it back and get ready for a lunge. But as the whistle and the kind of tuning fork nature of the rapier, it begins to vibrate a little bit faster. And a little bit faster till the middle of it kind of starts to glow a bright white, but the flaring on the edges of the blur start to kind of almost create a negative space as it resonates with the air, and I'll cast Shadow Blade.
Rolling
That should have been an advantage, because I wanted to be here to attack the troll.
Okay.
Which
And
should
he's
put me in
prone.
flanking with Alistair.
This is.
He's also.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So, 14?
14 does not hit.
Ah.
Damn.
Silvery
but
barb.
narratively, it does.
I'm gonna silvery
So
barb.
you straight.
Take advantage on it. I'm gonna silvery barbs that. I have a reaction this turn.
No.
Wait, you would have to do that before?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, because Barb's is the
Okay,
reaction.
yeah. I'm gonna mix up
Reroll.
inspiration. Okay. Go ahead.
A lot of
So you
rerolling.
roll again.
Now you. Yeah.
One
Well,
more.
I'll have advantage. Sorry. You have your own advantage
16.
already.
16 hits.
Yes.
That time the blade actually sinks in for 9 psychic damage, cutting across its, if it's shoulder blade, I guess, if it kind of fell back onto the cart.
All right. So you dig it, and it's almost like he's electrocuted or something. Like he just like convulses, and you guys are
And I still have 10 feet remaining, so I will dash over this way. Not
You
that
have
much
auto disengage, right?
No, not anymore.
Okay. He gets attack of opportunity.
But he's disadvantaged because he's prone.
Okay.
AC 17.
First one misses, so he swipes at you and misses.
Ah! Got you, bastard. And that'll be my turn.
Alistair, it's your turn, sir.
I'm gonna go into my backpack, pull out a flask of oil, and throw it at the troll.
Okay. I think you got to. How's that work? You still got to hit him with it, right?
Do I? Or I can just pour it on him? Is that okay?
It's the thrown. You're basically doing a thrown weapon action.
Is
Right?
it okay if I just pour it on him then? Because he's on the ground.
Yeah. I guess you're right
Like,
over.
on my wagon, I'm just like bloop bloop bloop, and I pour some on his head, on his hair, whatever he's got.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take one of. I'm gonna take a. I need a torch. I'm gonna hold out a torch, and somebody says, "Somebody light me!"
Okay,
And-
so you're gonna draw a torch and pour oil on him.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna say bonus action, free action. Is that right?
Well,
Throwing a
being
weapon is
an
a bonus
item
action?
is usually a free action.
What's a free action?
Well, typically, I mean, I would have to go into my backpack and grab. these
Right,
things.
it's like drawing a weapon.
Yeah, I mean, if it's the action.
Probably
would-
sitting right next to you there in the cart.
Right, that's how I feel about it.
But you're also pouring oil.
Right. So that's what I'm asking. So can I'm holding a torch and I'm pouring the oil, but I can't light the torch, so.
Holding a torch. You grabbed a torch.
Right.
And you're pouring oil on it.
So can I not? I can only do one. Okay.
I mean, you could do both. It's just that I don't know if you're
All right.
gonna.
This is what I'm gonna do. I have a sword in hand, so I would have to drop that. So I'm gonna just go into my belt, rather, or whatever, wherever my oil is, and I'm gonna pour it on him, and then I'm gonna hit him.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. Hit him with the short sword. He's still on the ground. Advantage. I have advantage because it's my 3 barbs. 18.
It hits.
I'm gonna re-roll with Piercer Feet. Okay, I guess I have to take the second one. 4 damage. Whack.
Say you stick you send the blade into his leg.
Yeah.
Again, he seems to barely notice.
Yes. And then I'm gonna back away. 1, 2. He can't take an attack of opportunity because he already used his reaction. I'm gonna back up over here by Quasar. That's my turn.
All right.
And I say, light him up.
I'll set the card on fire, won't I?
Fine. He's a troll. We're gonna die.
Do you have any inspiration points, Albie?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I don't have it marked.
All right. So it's
I
Flashman.
never get
Two's
inspiration.
turn. He's going to attack you again, Alfred.
Also, Ulfrid, hey, for the record, Ulfrid's bow was magic. We all remember that.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, we have the coin of Numa now. Just gonna put
Yeah.
that out there. If we ever want to know his HP or something.
That's a hit, Alfred. Let's see. 17, right?
I will report.
How are you looking, Alfred?
I still have more than my max. I have
Okay,
44
he's the
out of 40.
toughest out of
It's
all.
just Alistair.
Well, it's
Seven.
we have those 12 extra HP.
7 slashing damage from the whip as he rakes it across the chest.
I'm gonna go ahead and repost that.
Sure.
So as he cuts across me, I'm gonna just kind of body force it out of the way and then try shooting up at him. Where did he go? I'm gonna do it without my. No, fuck it.
Natural 20.
Ooh,
Damn.
with my sharpshooter.
Sure.
Woo! That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt real bad. Do that on the
Fucking go. That's pretty good.
God damn.
fucking shit. Yeah.
Nice 20.
Shooter and great weapon master, they hurt.
Damage.
We're 24. Just boom.
24.
Oh, I think it also. Oh, I can also roll my. If you hit, you add your superiority die to the attack's damage roll too. So I get 2 additional. With that crit as well.
Yeah.
Any dice rolled are doubled.
Okay. Yeah. So 2 additional d8s on top of that. It only rolled a 1. Let me do 1 more. Sorry. Oh, that's shit. But another 6 on top of that.
So that's a
So
total of
30.
6.
30.
Damage. Jeez.
30 piercing. Just
All right.
again, right in his face.
How's he die?
Ooh.
Yeah, so this time, so he slashed me across his chest, or across the chest, and he kind of swings down. And as I see that, I see a vulnerable spot, like like the side of his neck. And I just pull out my crossbow, swing around the backside, and just hit it right in the jugular, right in like the coronary artery, whatever. It's right here, whatever it's called. And just goes right across, and it starts all the blood out.
And so you do that, and again, it sticks in his thing, and he turns around, and then he almost like drops his whip and almost goes to like strangle you. And he's like, you can hear him gurgling, laughing, but then like his eyes start to like roll in the back of his head. And he just like laughs.
Like dodging the blood. Like, no. Cool. That was just my reaction.
All right. And then it's Leod's turn. And he says, he like gets up and you see him, and he like looks around and says, well, this is a different flavor, isn't it? Delicious. And he leaps and he just jumps and brings his club right down on the middle.
I told you I hated bridge.
He just doesn't like you.
And
Whoa.
Oh, damn. Oh, no.
everyone make dexterity checks, including the troll.
Is that including me? Since I'm way back here?
Quasar, Alistair, Ulfrid. Baxter, you're fine.
Did it crumble or is it water coming through?
No, the bridge has collapsed.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Everyone
no.
make dexterity save. Oh, let me check.
I was hoping I would lure him towards me.
17.
The DC 15
12.
dex save.
What?
Oh.
15?
I
Jeez.
passed it.
It's a medium roll.
Middle of it.
Oh,
Somehow.
sorry, 17. Medium.
All right. So let's see.
How far above the water was the bridge?
30 feet.
Okay.
So, Zach.
Not good.
So what happens is it hits, and you immediately you feel the jerk, and then the far end cracks and it falls like one end down. So like is effectively turning the remainder of the bridge into a slide.
Oh, it's like Braybridge style.
Yeah. and Alistair, you're able to cling to the craggy rock, and Alfred, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna have to move you.
Fair enough.
You're up here. But Quasar finds no purchase and slides down and onto the ice.
Wait, where does the turn start?
It's on Leo. It's on the troll's turn.
Okay, then I will use another Silvery Barbs Quasar. You can reroll with advantage.
Are you sure, dude?
Yes, do it.
That's what the spell's for.
There we go. 13? No? That was
No,
not
it
good.
was a 15.
Ah!
It wouldn't be a total advantage. It would just.
That's
Oh,
what
I guess you're
said,
using it
I'm
on.
sure.
So.
Damn it.
All right.
Well,
So
shot.
Quasar, you go and slide onto the ice, and I got to roll for him too. Oh, he fails.
Yeah, damn right.
He's out on the ice with you, Quasar.
Oh.
All right, and so you go skittering out onto the ice, and the harvester stands up, laughing again, and he says, "Look around you. Witness the legacy of our ancestors." And Quasar, you look around and you're staring like at the ice. You're basically getting up onto your hand, and you look. It seems like it looks like debris
Oh, I don't see it.
in the ice,
Bones.
and ice is full of frozen bones.
That's wicked.
Are
I
the
thought that was a
bones
weird picture.
on the larger size?
They look like human bones.
Human bones?
Yeah.
Great.
And we're gonna stop right there, guys.
Really?
What?
Yep.
Oh no.
How?
So we'll start off with resume this fight next game. It is 10:30. Brian.
How? Can we just run? And
No, we're gonna start off here again. I think.
We got this.
oh, we can't get across the fucking thing.
Well,
Yeah,
did the bridge like collapse? Like, and now we have two ramps, or it's just completely down?
It's one ramp.
Oh, we might be able to. Oh boy.
Well, the ramp's on the side that we came from. Like, so it's like this.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the ramp here.
Oh, it's going down. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's slid
Yeah, like
down.
this is where we're going. This is where we came from, and this
Gotcha.
is the ice down here. Bullshit.
I could probably drop a rope if you guys are sliding down. Are you guys moving from here, or is he just like down below? Are you guys like down below, not moving? Just like
That's where they are. Well,
I don't know if it was like swooping through or something like that. Like you're gonna get pushed down. Like
Wait, well, yeah, like, can Quasar just, like, climb?
He has to climb 30
I can
feet
grab
up.
a rope.
Yeah.
I have
Right.
to,
but you can walk up this side.
Right.
You would still have to climb, but it'd be
Okay,
easier.
yeah.
yeah.
Anyway.
I can tie a rope to like the side over here. If I want
Yeah, to get when we need to get to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Once the fight is resolved, there's still going to be some thinking to do. So, but we're going to hold right
Bullshit.
there.
Damn.
Thank you, everyone,
That's a problem.
or whoever. Thank you, guys.
I saw you,
Yeah.
Kirby, and your raid. Thank you.
Yes, thanks for the.
Oh, you rated? I didn't even see. Yeah.
Some people should, yeah. So thanks, Curbs. Thanks everybody for showing up.
Often
All
said
right.
What's going on?
Hopefully, we'll not die by a troll next time.
Oh, we're good. We'll get him.
I don't know about that. We'll find out. All right, everyone. Later.
Damn. Thanks, Jesse.